like one or two other Japanese obscure games that are the small size. That's why those sleeves are called Japanese size.
You probably roll.
Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh players! Welcome to our Sunday GOAT tournament. We're going to be doing 3 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. After I close tonight, I'm going to be doing a little stream talking about the future of GOATs here at Game Time. So I have a few things I can release. I'll be releasing on that stream, and then I'll be doing a part 2 sometime soon in the future where I'll have more information to share. But things are going to change a little bit here starting next month, so I'll kind of cover all that up. Or, you know, go over
we'll be
all
playing
that.
Outside. I'm just joking.
Alright guys, welcome to round 1. You have 45 minutes. Good luck, you may begin.
6.
Okay. Yeah, they were smaller.
Yes, sir.
It's like there's like a My Hero Academia card game from back in the day that was, or something like that. One of those. That's the only one that I know. Yeah.
Can I use one?
Middle shelf, you're starting to get a little bare.
Maybe some zombies.
More trade-ins.
And your top shelf is super packed.
I've got it by set. This is all Scarlet Violet block up here, and this is like Sword and Shield and a little bit older. So I don't want to split it up.
Go ahead.
I want to get another showcase. I've been looking online for one. Japanese. I was keeping my Japanese figures and kind of ran out, but I just want to keep the Lugia and the Pikachu together.
Snap takes forever to load, man.
You're on?
Yeah.
No.
Once you're done with that, you can go.
My turn, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Stand by me, anything.
No.
Heavy?
Chain.
I got that. I'm going to take that.
I have to make super sure it's a real one. It's expensive if I'm wrong.
Sound.
It just weren't big enough,
Attack
right?
for 15.
Yeah.
I can do it now, but like it was like
I had a guy that came in here before with
Set
Magic.
us.
So the format that he was playing was 100
Oh, you did the
deck, so
same
that's
thing
all
I
right,
did.
right?
Mine was
Right?
set the
Oh, yeah.
DD
He
word
had his
later.
Magic deck triple sleeve.
I'm sorry.
It was legitimately, he kept it in 3 piles next to him, but it was like all stacked up. It was like this tall. It was insane.
100 card decks.
Shit.
Set.
What have you been up to, like, since last I
Pass.
saw you? Randomly driving around and shit?
No, I wasn't lazy in my apartment for a little while. Nothing exciting.
How late are you gonna be there tonight? Do you know how long like that thing lasts?
No, no idea.
Cool. That'll be a cool experience. I don't. It's been a long time since we did a haunted house thing. I think the last time I ever did one.
Attack
was
for
like
15.
You gonna kill one?
Yeah.
That place has like a long history of being like a super abusive mental asylum. Like it's yeah. And it goes back to the 1800s. It's like I don't know. It's kind of cool from a
I
historical.
can still summon because I have
Yeah.
summon. It'll be main phase 2. Main phase 2.
Just
really different, yeah.
Until
Summon tribe.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use priority and
What
call
they did to the
by
president's
beast.
Yeah.
sister, they just lobotomized her. So.
And I will
Jack
end my
Kennedy
turn.
is lobotomized her. Yeah.
Set.
Crazy to think that the solution
Card.
to fixing brain issues is to remove some of your brain, but yeah. Wasn't that where like they did something with that? Okay.
Graceful.
It's just to sever the connection between your frontal cortex and
Sure. Okay. Still crazy though. But it's the same like in the early 1900s, like with how they dealt with lockjaw. That shit would be terrifying. release was Friday. I was able to sell mine
No,
technically
why
last
is it
Monday, so
fast on
it
the
didn't
phone?
last a week.
Fair.
I have to get online and see if I can order any. That's part of one of my to-do lists.
You paid 25 total.
Are those green ones from last year or the year before?
I think the green one are last year, then I got the purple ones, I think they're 2 years ago, and then these ones up here and the orange ones are this year.
Set. Pass.
Enter battle.
Yep.
15.
They both go. My turn.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cody versus Jack.
Ooh, giant shroomian.
Which deck are you rocking, Tom?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
So you know if he's discarding mind control, you have face down monster, how fucked you are, right? Tom's whole hand is gas. Gotta be.
Well, you tell me, DJ.
It looks pretty gassy, actually.
Yeah, I had 2 and I forgot to
Alright,
play this one.
My attack tribe with gas. I'm sorry.
So that's 700.
Set. Pass.
Oh yeah. That's, it would have been so cool if you did a picture though with like the flashlight.
Yeah, I wanted to, but Adam really wanted to get out of there quick, so I was like, all right, we'll just wrap it.
I've ever was I like snapped in the car.
I would have to see that evidence for
Crap.
believe it.
Chris was the evidence. He was
That doesn't count.
Yeah, that's why I love Goblin Attack Force.
There.
15.
Yeah.
That seems like good.
Set 3 enter. Oh, I'm gonna chain. I'm gonna chain jar.
Alright. I end afterwards.
You can't chain call break him. No.
No, you can't.
Okay. And then you said you end your turn?
Yeah.
Who won game 1?
Yeah. Someone.
No, that's game. I don't know. I'm just gonna brook.
So you're probably too young for it, but there's an old Simpsons episode where
I'll show my deck really
Montgomery
good.
Burns, which is the evil rich guy in the city, he's saying something
Right.
like at a town hall, and then people start booing him, just boo, boo, and he's like on the, it's like this 90-year-old guy, right? He's like, are you saying boo or boo earns? And people just start saying boo louder, and there's this old guy in the crowd, he's like, I was saying boo earns. It's a funny little scene.
Is that like 90s Simpsons? Early 2000s?
Like season 7 or something.
Oh,
I
God,
forget,
yeah,
somewhere
that's-
around there, yeah. Basically, seasons like 6 through 8 were the better ones, and everything else sucks.
And now they're on like season 30 something.
They lost. There was a big thing where like they started losing all their writers like into season 8, and it's just like a decline from there. Plus, it's just hard. The more episodes of a show you have, the more you've done, so it's harder to have like original ideas and shit like that, right?
Right.
I think the max you can like take a show on really.
I wish Family Guy would just end. Family Guy is just. Oh my god, Family Guy.
And if you do like a live action season,
Check this game. Uh-oh. It's not good. course I'm in the Detroit area. Why wouldn't I be? Where's the call? Cool, so let's run the clock down, get a touchdown, and win the game. No, the football game. There's 5 minutes left, run the clock down, get a touchdown, win the game. We can't settle for a field goal. Don't. I don't even want to say it. Jinx it.
Joe, you ever hear of a Checkmate Games and Hobbies? Yeah. Is that like a decent shop?
It's a nice story, yeah.
Actually, I forgot. I'm watching this and the stream's on. Isn't that copyright?
What?
Friendly,
If this is like playing
Yeah.
on the stream.
I think you should.
Oops. I better turn it off. Don't want no
Oh,
copyright
just the store name
infringement.
popped up
But
on my shit, so I was
not
curious.
to take chances.
I think it's only if you play
Somebody was
music.
suggesting
Yeah, I
me
wanna
to collaborate with
take
them on
chances.
Yeah.
It's
something.
okay.
I think their main suite is like D&D board games.
Okay.
I'm double shuffle because my hand was like.
Hey, you're good, man. We got 30 minutes left.
It was actually like really weird. It was a weird hand, and then my deck was like not much better. No, I will be going first this time though.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get reasoning all over the gate.
Probably. Man, I was so mad Friday. I could have beat what was his name?
Antonio?
Is that who it was? Yeah.
That would have been like your first top 4 in like a legit Friday tournament. I thought you were gonna do it.
Dude, I had all
when
the
you beat
answers.
Sean, it was like, holy shit, Cody's gonna do it. This is Cody's time to shine.
I had everything, and then I drew into his Zaborgs, and I didn't have nothing to sacrifice. And then he just drew BLS and like.
Was it playing chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just had all the answers at the end of the game. I was like,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, he drew Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I
His
get-
Yu-Gi-Oh cards beat my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Simple as that.
I lost against water. I'm like.
excuse me? Hey, it's okay.
I'm
Simple
like-
one, no.
I was like up this soldier like. I'm like.
I didn't
Oh.
remember that one.
Like, I have a lot of high level monsters in my deck, so if you send one to the hand, then that just hurts a lot. Or if you send like a chaos monster to the hand, that also hurts a bit because I have to drain more resources. That's
You
like-
said I'm going first.
No, I'm going first. Absolutely not.
Do you have any booster bundles left?
Stellar? 3 or 4, one of the two, yeah. Yeah, I had a guy like maybe 20 minutes before you came in. He bought my last 2 Stellar Crown boxes. So I don't know about the boxes. I know I can get ETBs, so I'll have ETBs at least sometime next week.
Set. Oh,
It kind of sucks. I wanted some of those. I wanted to buy some for myself.
So he played card destruction. I haven't even looked at my hand yet. I'm about to see how painful.
No. Flip them into the graveyard one at a time for maximum slow rollage.
Rio Koki, Grief in the Dark, Book of Life. It's boring. Oh, you got the BLS.
so it was actually like a bad hand, huh?
that hand wasn't good, really. But you did get rid of one of my strongest monsters. Now I can't even play him. That's okay.
And then I will set. I set 2 more. Then you may go.
What's that? Get rid of all?
Yeah, I'll set up traps for both of them.
Yugioh
Oh,
cards.
I forgot to tell you, that's trap dodge. I'm sorry.
What?
That's,
So it's either face down
any
or
advanced card, yeah, there's 2 advanced cards of trap
I'll
dodge.
do.
You could use them right now anyway, for proxy, it's a trap dodge.
Oh,
So, no.
Okay.
I think just the double sleeves.
You got to with those sleeves, then you gotta protect them. We probably paid what, $50 for the sleeves? I'll take it. I have to stop you here. You missed part of Cyberjar's effect.
What, this?
So Cyberjar destroys stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the Rojama's weapons in play.
I did do
You marked the 9. Did Ali get his 9?
Okay.
So we both take 900?
Yeah, you're.
No, you take the Ojama because each one that dies takes 300
No, that I'm gonna-
damage to you. So the 3 die from Cyberjar does 900.
Okay. Oh, you got paid, don't you?
Yeah, 2,000.
You got 400 or 4,000? Or just 4 even? Being at
Is
exactly
Barrel Dragon only like for monsters?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not easy to
It's
do.
a beater though, 2,600. Barrel attacks,
How much is he?
26.
Yeah.
Chaos sorcerer attacks. Pass.
Pass. End
You need
phase.
some help from your opponent because you're either going to have to attack into something or they're going to have to attack into something to get your life point set to the right.
It's on the
amount
end
before you
phase, I
start
don't think you
blowing
can
the side
activate
up
it.
and getting down
Did
the
I set it
bottom.
this turn? I don't think I did. Well, it doesn't matter anyways because it's just a thought.
Oh no, this one.
Okay, this is where things get interesting. Jar Greed.
Alright.
Which panda?
So since you have 2 or more monsters on your field,
Yeah.
I can special
One panda
summon.
has not attacked.
Yeah. Is that 18? So
Normal summon.
which one?
How do I want to do this?
Take some damage. I have to stop. You have chain energy in play. Take some damage.
Oh yes, take the damage.
Take 1,500. Oh.
Thank you. Activate activates. That's not game. You have 600. You can't play anything, so
It's actually a tough
Well,
one.
do you have a chain to justice zones?
It's not steel.
What?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Paying the 500 is a cost.
yeah, it goes.
You don't
like,
have 500 life points to
Yeah. So 500 goes before. You should just change it. You can. You should. Yeah. You change it.
Yeah, because then you take no damage and gain 1,000 life.
It's another one.
Well, you'll gain 500 because of the chain energy. Cost you 500.
No, you're supposed to take, you have 400.
Oh, that's right, yeah, that's right.
Should be able to. Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't say face down, does it? Pretty sure you can walk face down.
okay. So we're gonna banish. Attack.
I'm banishing the.
Okay. Attack for 22.
Yeah.
You discarded 2 of them.
That turn when you dust tornadoed on the activation, I think what you wanted to do
Enter.
there was
And then you gain a
wanted
1,000.
to use Zing, right? Target his face down that he just set, and your dust
Pass.
tornado, and then chain by using your dust tornado.
I don't think I had 2 sets. Oh.
Yeah, Zing's not gonna let you target your own. And then you can chain to it. Yep. So your dust tornado is still gonna resolve, and that way you get your Zing active.
Summon.
Because it was swords, chain, and then he sent a face down.
Attack.
Or level limit, sorry.
Is that
Level
game?
limit, chain, face down.
Yeah.
Oh, either
So
big
you
game
have
will be really
dust tornado
close.
Zing. So you activate Zing, you
Minus
target his face down, and your
23.
face down. You You chain by using
No,
Dust
that's
Tornado.
close. Minus
And Zing
22.
still keeps this one locked down, so we can't
Yeah,
activate
300 low.
Alright.
Go ahead. When you gain 1,000.
Do get Frank.
And then you
But yeah, against burn it gets around chain if you're not paying 500 for
Draw.
setting it. Because it's Dust Tornado, it's
Here's an
effective.
eight.
Ooh,
You would save 500.
let's see, what have I not seen yet? Okay, so there's that. Okay,
A lot of
okay,
things like
Yeah.
or you ain't got no
you'll have
monsters in there,
monster
okay.
reactions that don't come up very often, but it's like just knowing these little things, like you'll find spots where you
Let's
can apply
call-
them, for your benefit.
I didn't realize too, 'cause
Yeah.
like
This game too, I think if you played this game too just a little bit different, you'd probably smash Will pretty hard there.
the thing about
I call D-Mark in there. If you get D-Mark, I'm in trouble. Go 8.
No, it's just
Oh, that's
target, not the
painful.
target.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, you're targeting. Yeah, so on resolution,
Yes,
whatever's
I
still
got
face
the-
down that's targeted, that it locks.
Tribute.
So yeah, that's why you
Since that was
target your
from,
own and then change
pre.
your own and you're fine.
What's that?
I tributing because I have normal summon.
Okay.
That's from pre.
Okay, or Parsha.
Yeah, so like in that spot
I-
doing that.
He does
flip,
piercing
that
too,
chain
right?
dust tornado would've been
Yeah, but you have no monsters in defense.
Oh, okay.
I attack that.
Okay.
All you can do. We're gonna get better.
How much is that? Oh, 200.
Yeah, and then I draw because it's effect.
Yep.
So I'm going to. I can't.
Yeah, I was just saying you can't break control.
Not today.
I think that's game.
That's game.
Yeah, I'd say because I could just banish and.
I don't even want to sit here. Like it looks nice outside. I want to go outside. That's what I want to do.
Hey, DJ Cody got it.
Cody won.
Yeah.
All right. What
Yeah.
you want, Will?
My hands were like. Oh yeah. My hands were like really weird. I played the best I could, but the hands I had were I was provided.
Cody, you're continuing your role from Friday.
No. Ooh, Gibbs is gone. Gibbs is gone. Ooh, first and 10.
Stream's still on.
I mean, it's not on
Right.
camera though.
She's in the what else?
that's right. I'm just trying to what?
Ooh, Lions have to get a touchdown because
Because I got the cheap ones and I got the expensive ones. My cheap ones are $3.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just like these little ultra pro plastic ones.
This is not a.
Okay, and I got fancier ones, but those are the cheap ones. If you're putting your stuff in a backpack, I just use the cheap ones for my backpack. I have a backpack anyways.
Oh, yeah. So let's do that.
Mind control.
Yeah.
You're gonna get this back at the end of the term. So
Yeah.
you're gonna wanna need
Here's this, and then
We both moved down to what, 16?
I was walking around with this unzipped. That's bad. You don't see any money on the floor. do you?
why would
I hope there's no money on the floor. I think I'm good. At least my big bills are
Ooh,
good.
Lions. Oh, the Lions need to win.
it's fourth quarter with 1 minute and 11 seconds left. They have to get a touchdown to
Good game, Cody.
take the lead. Yeah, you too.
Good luck.
Yeah. Hopefully you win the next two so we can be in.
Hopefully.
But that's why I have my phone pointed away from the camera and I have the volume down. I don't want copyright on your
Yeah,
thing.
you can't have any volume on.
Yeah, it's down.
But, oh, here, look at this. You'll appreciate this. I got this guy yesterday. Near man. It's OG one. Did you burn shenanigans? 4,000 is a ton? This isn't a ton, but yeah. This is probably like somewhere around 250 and maybe
I played it against. I wanted
It's
to
old.
play.
Is it the
I
same?
wanted to play seasoning day against you.
Yep.
Oh, 85. Okay.
Gonna get
Don't let him fool you. He's on chaos today.
He's on season.
Here's Corey won?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You're a geek.
I'm a DJ. Got him.
I'm talking to Cody's a geek.
Wow, that was a quick round. Good job, guys.
Oh, that's right. Brought the 8 in for the 6-person tournament.
Yep.
Run the
Alright,
ball.
Corey and Joe, you guys are on camera.
Oh yes, Cody.
Anthony versus Jack.
Oh, Cody.
Cody versus Will. All you gotta buy.
Don't get seasoned up, man.
Oh man.
There's your stubs right here. I'll just show you.
Hold on, I gotta take a.
A wee wee?
The game comes down to this play.
Still in there?
Let me see. I got
Can't turn the volume on.
You guys?
They have to get a first and goal.
Thanks. I'm gonna bring you something. I got a million from those legendary rules, so I'm gonna show you something you have Friday.
Sorry.
Don't be at all. I was just like, I was just.
4th and 8.
Okay, cool.
It comes down to this.
No problem.
This is the last play.
Yeah, because then Tampa Bay can just run the clock out. And we can't settle for a field goal because we'd still lose by 1 point. Unless we did do a field goal and do an onside kick. But now the onside kick rule is retarded.
Dude, the kickoff rule is so dumb too.
Alright, let's see this.
Yeah, the weather's too good. People are coming in to shop for cards.
Come on.
It's just short.
We got timeout?
Oh, we got 3 timeouts. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Even though with 53 seconds, we can still time out. And, but we'd have to stop Tampa Bay.
Oh, they have wall? Tampa does?
Yeah, but if I would,
Oh, okay,
yeah, it was 4th and 8.
Okay.
Was it 4th down?
You can look that up too. It's the one where they have 4 in hand. You're going to flip it. You can look at their hand.
Remember that one time, DJ, you put the game on in here for the when the Lions were playing?
Oh, only for a second, yeah.
That was cool.
Hey, can I put this drink on the floor so it don't spill? It scares me.
You scare me.
Why did they not
Yeah,
go
that's a good
for
point, though. You should put it
Yeah, I don't. If your drink doesn't have a cap on it, I suggest it on the floor.
Yeah, if you don't mind, man, please.
Or you can give me $200 and I'll hold it in escrow because when that thing spills and damages somebody's deck, I'll hand it to them.
Yeah, my shit's max rarity, man.
Oh, I'll need more than $200.
You'll need
Since this
2,000.
deck's worth more than 200.
2,000.
Do you have everything max rarity now? Like that you were chasing at least?
Yeah.
Nice. The nice thing about goats too is like there's not a new set in 2 months where it's gonna change where you're gonna need a new deck, right? Like you're good on your max rarity shit now.
You're ready.
Champion
you ready
pack
for
trap
the
dust shoot
freeze
banned.
game?
Let it cry.
You're ready. You're ready for the freeze game.
Did you actually have champion pack ones?
I do.
Oh, that's sick.
Not in my deck though.
Fair enough.
I don't think
I'm too scared.
I think
bring
I've only
myself to
ever
use
had
them
like
either.
4 people here play champion pack dust shoots in their deck.
I would in
So-
like a big tournament, you know.
When Adam won the Grand Prix, he had like max rarity everything in his deck
Yeah.
for that. So
Yeah,
he
Kenny
had
used
them.
it too.
Yeah, Adam, Kenny, Dallas, and then I think somebody else has played champion pack dust shoots here too, but I forget who.
What's the crazy metamorphosis or whatever?
That's a
They were
champion
like,
pack one too.
yeah, they were like $1,500 at one point. I think they're down now a little bit, but they were fucking expensive at some
Yeah.
I
point.
remember that.
Because not as many people play
Meta,
Meta
yeah.
anymore.
Well, dust shoot too. The thing with dust shoot is like it's used in Edison. Edison's getting bigger, so you got people chasing the one ups of that with
Yeah.
Edison. So.
Yeah, it's limited to one in that
we need
format.
to stop Tampa Bay right here.
Yup.
3rd and 6.
I mean, if you don't
But
mind,
then
take whichever one I
will
have
they
most
go
of.
for
Probably
4th
yellow.
down?
Yellow or orange? I might have more orange actually. Yeah,
At
whatever.
least if we stop one
Do
and
whatever
do
you're
that,
gonna
we
do.
get the ball back.
All right, guys, welcome to round 2. You have 45 minutes. Good luck, you make again.
I roll. Yes, sir.
8.
It's a respectable number.
I still. It's
5.
5. Alright, I'll go first.
But knock that ball away.
I'll go 4th.
4th?
Yes.
True that. You're not wrong. Alright, good luck, man.
Alright, I'll go first. Just let go. This is a bad season. I need more seasons. I need more seasoning in my
This chair
hand.
is like. Oh, you can adjust
what
it?
the heck?
I didn't know you
It's
could
a little
do
hard
that.
sometimes. Go
Someone
ahead.
was leaning back hard in this one. You just set one?
Yep.
Alright, drop.
Stand by. Let's go with
Duo. Let's see what you got. Let's grab this one.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Judge J.
Alright.
I don't know. I think it still works.
Does it?
The flip up.
Oh, the flip up.
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Mind control.
Will it
Mind
still work?
control.
I think so.
Do you guys
What's
know? So you played Swords and I activated MST. This was face down. Would it still come face up?
If he activated it, yeah, it still goes
Okay.
face up immediately.
In attack mode, right?
When did
Whatever it was.
Oh,
in.
okay, okay.
when
Yeah.
the chain when the effect not go off to chain results?
Someone?
No, it's activated.
You like
Immediately.
the
I'm pretty
reason
good at DJ. I'm almost positive.
I got the Reason Ingate Panda tech. We're ready for
It's
that.
kind of
Yeah,
like
you
pot
should've
of
saved
greed.
that for chain.
Yeah.
You can't chain and destroy
Joe,
it
look at the
to.
Reason Ingate tech.
Hey,
Reason
I'll pass
Ingate
it to you.
tech.
pass. Draw. Stand by. Main.
Yep.
Pitch.
Yep.
Just set every card in your hand. Unless you're gonna pick
Yeah, just take 2,500 real quick.
Yep, a little 25. A little bit.
Well,
Standby. Entrance. Trio.
What?
Yeah, let's go. Get your other spawns.
What are you doing here? That. Take
14. 14 defense.
take 19.
Defense.
I think so.
8 plus 25 is 33.
Yeah, so take.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
The math is mathin'.
Thank you for confirming that.
Tribute.
Go ahead.
Turn the audio off on that if you don't mind, because
Yeah,
I
that's
don't want, like... There's
Tag?
people that, like, hate watch the stream, so I don't
Okay.
want to get, like, copyright struck from that.
64, 54.
So
Excuse me.
stupid. People spend like 3 hours out of their day just to
You
try
said my
and
turn?
take down your
Right.
Dude, I get shit with, like... I mean, I've had
It's
more
like-
than one person threatening, like, copyright strikes on my YouTube channel. It's like, come on,
Lorcana
man.
the most, isn't it? Like the people.
Spanish?
Lorcana people.
Yeah.
33.
It's a couple of different people.
Yeah, because
but-
didn't one of the Lorcana players
Go ahead.
try to like
The big one is the one that the guy that wants to sue me, or said he was going to sue me.
Sure.
So, but I got him cheating on camera, so it's like, good luck.
Yeah.
That guy.
They just go to courts like he cheated. Okay. And you have why would
that
you
your
cheat
grader?
on camera? It's so stupid. Why would you even do
If you want my personal opinion, even if you are a cheater, right? For the love of God, it's literally one of the
Sure.
dumbest things you could
Literally.
possibly ever do is cheat on camera.
8,051?
If you're gonna cheat, which I don't condone cheating, if you're gonna cheat off camera, so at the very least it's a he said, she said argument, right? When you cheat on camera, there's video evidence, and you are fucked.
Yeah, it's so
The
stupid.
camera always sees everything. You can't hide from it.
You can't hide from the camera.
No, I mean, anymore on Fridays,
Stand by.
there's like 100 people that watch the streams on Friday, so like it's going to get caught.
Even on a Friday, like
Duo.
even if you're cheating, like
Tied at
half the time there's like 3
54.
people watching like
Yeah,
each
you're
match,
gonna
like,
get
there's no
caught.
shot.
So
On a Sunday, it's like that's chill,
Sinister Serpent.
but you're still
Nice.
streaming.
On top, so I remember.
yeah, it's you're not the brightest bulb if you're cheating underneath multiple cameras.
100%.
So
Or not a bulb at all.
yeah, the Lorcana guy, there were literally 3 cameras on him when he was
Attack?
cheating. There was a
Yeah,
hand
there's a-
cam, the face cam, and the downward cam. And I was like, I'm just gonna cheat.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, there's a hand cam too.
Yeah.
What's the life point?
8,025, and he's at 28 now. This is just reasonable. I just don't know why.
Well, whatever I choose is gonna
Beautiful rooms.
go go bye-bye anyways.
3 top,
Might as
4
well put him
top,
in
2
the
get paid.
banished.
Wow.
Alright, yeah, I'll
Well, that's-
banish
You
it.
banish him. Yep.
They lost.
You suck. Got him.
It's personal.
Is what it is. Cody would say the same thing to me, so.
He's at what you said?
28.
28.
Go ahead.
Everyone's gotta get on their
Are
feet.
you ever gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh.
again?
Stand by.
You knew I couldn't today.
Yeah, no, I know not today. I don't mean for
week in
today.
advance.
No, that's when you first walked in, somebody made the comment, oh, look,
Stand
there's
by.
number 8. I'm like, no, he's got something to do.
Man. Upstart.
Ooh. Take it down.
65.
I don't care who
Is my-
plays unless it's fun.
You should come play on a Friday one day.
Is my deck still floating around?
It's in my backpack. I always carry it with me. I took my deck out of my backpack, but I got yours in there still.
Did Vaughn come get his deck?
He came back later that night.
Did he rage quit again?
He gave it to Pateo, and I was
He's
like, no,
crazy.
give me the deck because
Crazy.
he's going to be back for it, so... Not only did he grab it back that night, he hung around and played some pickup games afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
He did not like
he has an anger issue, that's all.
I bet Burn is like the most tilting deck.
And said something. I
He
remember
does
that.
not like
Yeah,
Chris.
no, he absolutely dislikes Chris. And Chris is one of those guys. He's like the instigator. He'll, you know, if he knows you don't like him, he twists that knife. So
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
it's getting a little bit. I had to, yeah, I have to have a chat with him. So
Yeah, you gotta pull him aside.
yeah, well, he started using like
Hey,
the
buddy.
card word, and it's like, yeah, we can't be actively calling people that here. So
He's
he
just
say
did it for the mischief.
yeah, but the Twitch doesn't like that. That word is a bridge too far for Twitch. So with audio here,
Yeah.
I don't want to get like copyright struck.
Oh, wait, you only have
Shit
2,
like
so
that.
take 6.
Go ahead.
14.
Draw. Stand by.
Okay.
Man, that damn delinquent duo.
Just like, he's like reasoning it?
You have 4 in here?
Yes.
How much life is Will at?
8,000.
He hasn't taken it.
Or no, I think I've had to take something. Right? Maybe I didn't.
Nice.
Summon him?
I feel like you're really
Sacrifice?
bad at keeping
Dead.
track of life.
So,
Because I think you've missed
9.
things both times I've been watching today.
I missed
60.
one.
So
I
now,
missed
now I
all
just
of
think you cheat. Now I just think you're actually a cheater.
No, I just missed all
Nice
of
on homeboy here.
Don't put that in your grave
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
right, this
We'll
one's all
resolve. You have to
wonky
resolve
too.
the rest of it.
Yeah, because I only.
Gangsters playing in this
This,
these
Check it
chairs
out.
last time.
Someone's worried about their posture. You pass.
and I set
Yeah,
this,
go ahead.
this,
Draw.
this, played this,
Stand by.
and then I set this next turn. So I don't.
Main phase.
You gotta keep an eye on this kid. He's always cheating.
Banish.
What's up?
Summon.
Ah, yes.
You didn't
Yeah?
do it.
I knocked out.
Damn.
Flip.
Yep.
Attack. Nice hold. Yes.
I was
Very
like, oh, wait
good.
for it. Wait for it. Really can't do anything on the comeback, but you know.
It's a pass.
Draw.
47.
Take a look. Yeah, good.
Dig. Trio.
Call me.
Attack for two.
Yeah.
You Yu-Gi-Oh the shit out of him? That's so illegal, dude.
I had him down to, what was it?
I would have taken 5, so 23.
You almost
fine.
made the comeback,
Well.
and then you Yu-Gi-Oh the shit out of him.
Been doing
Did
that
you
all day.
attack the turn you book a life?
No.
Call.
That's where you fucked up. You would have won the game, see? I didn't think I saw you attack there. Cody, you gotta play better than that, Cody. You can't win a tournament playing like that.
Torn up. Torn.
That was pretty much pulling Yu-Gi-Oh's against
Go ahead.
Joe on our match.
How'd your fun games go? Did you get any of them?
Well, we only got, we didn't get, we only got to one and then we didn't finish it up. Was that? Oh, yes, it was.
Draw.
Yeah,
Stand by.
No, we
Beat
only
Stone.
did that one game, and it was
So,
it was time.
Someone's fine.
Everyone
Oh.
else was done before
Fair
before
enough.
we could finish. But yeah,
Great.
I had him on the ropes. It was kind
You were
of
beating up Toledo Joe? Nice.
knock.
I ended up
Damn it. Thank
getting
God.
0 cards. And
Oh.
it's like every card I was
16?
drawing
I'll
was
take it.
just gold. I was just like, what, really?
48.
That's how you want. That's where
to
you want to be at.
45. Go ahead.
Another deck.
Draw.
I have 2 decks.
You have 2 decks in the same deck box.
A side deck.
That's illegal.
A side deck and a main deck.
Stand by.
That's illegal.
Man.
Of course, it
10?
didn't hurt that I had
32.
Solemn, BLS, and Mirror Force opening hand.
Yeah, you have an extra deck, right?
Set pass.
You should make the extra deck a different sleeve. So you could like mix extra
Nice.
and an extra deck card
And
in
I got rid of the Solemn.
You have extra deck as the
I
same
have
color
no picks.
sleeves as your main deck.
That's not good.
Ooh. Yeah, if you do that, that's like you're playing with fire there.
I'm gonna pass it back to you.
You can't get like in trouble.
That was from your hand, right? That wasn't set, or was it?
That was set. I set
Okay,
that
it was,
the previous
I mean, I've
time.
had that happen before. Where
And
somebody
that's
shuffled
two.
their extra deck. Like they were halfway through game 2, and it was like they drew an extra deck
Okay.
card, and it was like shit.
16.
I think it was 1,000 Eyes of Strict because they had it in the same
45.
color sleeve.
Pass.
Who was it? I think it might have been John,
Alright.
Big John.
Plain and
It's
fire.
been a minute since I've seen Big John.
Literally.
Graceful?
Nice.
Him and his wife are nice. Yeah. So, do you know anything about like where your friend's gonna be at or anything, or is it not like everything's a surprise to you? Did you just like hit your hand out? Oh, you hit your funny bone. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah,
Not very funny.
it seems. I'm just laughing at Will. Sorry.
No, it's just from going around the outside of the place, it's a pretty big compound, you know, so I'm not even exactly sure where I'm
Yeah, are you
going
gonna be
once I
like through the
get there.
whole thing, or just part of it, or what? Either way, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
Drop. Standby.
Lions.
Main phase.
What's their record now?
1-1.
Wow, that sucks. You know, if you got 50% on a test, you'd fail.
Oh, pass. Pass.
Just solid.
Drop.
He stacks his deck.
Stand by.
You play graceful too.
Yeah, but this is Cody, so he gets a pass.
Oh come on.
Is it 411? Is that the time? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
You know, they had parties next door all day yesterday, and it sounds like they're in their
Oh,
second
nice.
or third one
Over there.
today. There was
Yeah.
one when I came in, they've been jamming all day today, so.
Hey, good for them.
Yeah, no, she was, the last time I talked to her, she was talking about, like, they just haven't been doing
I'll go to
much,
bed
and
on
she
the
was
tech.
thinking they might have to close, so.
I remember you
Like,
saying
weird
that,
thing.
but
She's
yeah,
doing
it seems
good.
like the weekends, yeah, business has picked up.
Yeah, she was hoping that, like, once summer was done, it would start picking
Stand
up
by.
more, because, like, the last few
Mm.
weeks,
You
the
could always
last, like,
use
2
the
months, she said it was
Agreed.
so bad.
Effective dust.
That's good.
You set a card, because then you get to use it on your turn.
Not always.
I mean, most of the time. I don't have chain energy or anything like that. I mean,
I
Storm.
love how you just offering your opponent advice. That's great.
Yeah.
Put them on tilt that way.
Whoa.
that's, I don't know.
Pro set, baby.
You should also, like, when they play cards, you should remind them of, like, the text boxes of what they
Pass.
do. Like, don't forget to draw a card when you activate
Yeah.
your artery. Just do, like, put your opponent on
Stand by.
life tilt
Yeah.
with that shit. Or, like, if they do a
Alright.
Blackluster Soldier, like, at the end of the
Ooh,
turn,
buddy.
remind them
Yeah,
that
you
they
got
can
it.
remove
Oh,
the card.
good game.
I think
Jesus
the main
Christ.
reason I used to lose is because I used to.
There's a chance that
You
book's
tilt
drawn.
you used to tilt really. I
Yeah.
think you still tilt, but you tilt a lot less than you used to.
He is much better, but
Will's
yeah.
like last 4 months or so, he's tilted a lot. You know, he tilted really hard, and now he's better at not tilting.
Oh, shit.
This
Wasn't
is,
expecting that.
this is where you tell him to get fucked.
Yeah. Whatever happened to you know? I didn't even know, but mid shield garden is a card too.
Yeah, it's like Big Shield was first, and the Mid Shield was like the knockoff version.
It is mid though. It's like 18.
Yeah,
you can flip it
1800
back down.
defense.
Yeah,
so-
but it doesn't change to attack unless you
It just doesn't have the big defense that you want.
See, you're looking at it the wrong way, Anthony. You're like, you want your Big Shield to die so you can summon Gigantes.
What's the dark guy's defense? Is that public or no?
If it's face down, it is not public.
What card? I'm not gonna say, but what card?
The dark guy. The zombie dark guy.
Oh.
Despair from
Oh,
brother, his younger brother.
I'm not even sure.
Oh.
Fear from the Dark?
I know
Fear
its
from the Dark.
stats.
I remember. I thought I knew, but I haven't checked.
I don't even know how they card it.
It's a Dark
Despair
Crisis
from the
rare,
Dark.
so yeah, you probably wouldn't know.
Just Despair from the Dark, but you can almost summon him. He has less, so it's nice.
It's not bad.
No Mystic Swordsmans today. Yeah, what Dan used to do is he used to, I don't know if it's probably like part of his plan or something, but he used to like tell the truth on every single card. And then the last time I played him, he lied about one of his cards. So
Set you up.
If you're gonna try to table talk, you have to be absolutely confident that you're better at it than your opponent is. Because most of the time, people think they're better at it than they are, and they end up giving away
this card-
information by talking.
Dan is
You're
pretty
just
good with it
better
though,
off
man.
being
In Dallas,
quiet.
he totally fucking duped the dude. He was playing
He
a top
gooped
8. It
the
was
dude?
crazy.
He gooped
Duped him.
pot? The pot has,
Yeah, I totally have Mirror Force.
Shit like that, yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly kind of dirty.
It's not dirty.
In advanced, I think that's illegal, right, DJ?
Lying like that is illegal, yeah. Or illegal is the wrong word, because you're not going to prison if you do it, but
Prison.
against the rules.
Well, yeah, it's
Yugioh
against the
prison.
rules. It's against the Yu-Gi-Oh rules. Go. That's what Midnight is.
They don't want you to do shit in modern. They just want you
Dude,
to sit
modern, if
there.
you look at your graveyard twice in a turn, you're getting a warning.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. They just want you to sit
That's
there
wild.
and play like a zombie, like they don't want nothing out of your mouth, your opponent's mouth.
I didn't watch Worlds this year, but I watched some of it last year, and I remember seeing like 3 different matches in top 8, and this
man,
is like top
nobody's
8
doing
Worlds
now.
competitors just getting game losses for things. And
Yeah.
it's like when it's that complex, when literally the top 8 players in your like current World Championship are fucking things up like that, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong.
That sucks. Yeah, in the GOAT championship last year, some guy forgot to banish a knife stamp for a knock, and it was after the match, so they didn't do anything. They just let him keep playing the tournament.
That's a tough one.
That's yes.
I think that one, my brain, especially at that level, my brain is like it's both players' responsibilities. And sure, one player has an advantage, but if you both fuck up like that, it's kind of both of your faults. So it's like if it's like after the fact, like somebody looks like a round later, because I'm like
Alrighty.
for the replays, but you're like a round later, it's like tough shit. Neither player caught it.
I usually
That's
ask.
how I stand with it.
I usually ask.
Because you gotta catch it too. You're playing the guy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's both players'
75.
responsibilities. So obviously, it benefits one player more than the other, but it's kind of your fault if your opponent doesn't take it out. Like, at that level, if you're in the World Championship, you should be paying attention to that.
Is there judges sitting side by the table? At
No,
finals?
they do them online. So,
Good
like,
luck.
there's judges
Good luck.
lingering, but it's not like they're actively watching the matches to correct issues.
Why, Cody?
Which is funny too, because
Why
I
are you
swear,
doing this to me?
even at the Yu-Gi-Oh Worlds, the judges fuck up sometimes too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Draw.
Yeah, when it's like, when the tournament format is that complex,
Yeah.
when it's like literally
Whoa,
the
oops, so
cream of the
much.
crop top of the
Nah.
top, it's just still getting game losses and fucking up like that. It's like they need to do something. That's just too much.
Just play on an auto battle.
No, that's one thing I think Go format does horribly wrong. Is like
What?
your big, most prestigious event, 1000% absolutely has to be live. You lose all like the aura of it if you just run it online.
Pass.
You need to run it live. It needs to be, marketed the shit out of it. It's your big thing. You need to build it up big, and it's almost impossible to build something up that big if it's just being run online. It loses there's no gravitas to it if it's just played online,
Advanced
right?
giving away that many game losses for like the stupidest things, that just sounds awful. Like you look at a graveyard because you forget a few cards in it.
You look at the graveyard twice, you get a warning. So that means if you do it twice in a tournament, you have a game loss the second time. Yeah, they're pretty strict on like how much time you can take for your actions
Let's put
too.
back.
So
Yeah, the guy Team
Safe.
Sam, he
Think-
said, oh shit,
Gone.
because some guy played a card and it was like a big boss and he got game loss.
for saying "oh shit"? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's insane.
'Cause of
Dude, that Las
profanity or
Vegas
what?
finals at the beginning of the year where like they
Silly.
reversed the finals because the guy was celebrating and said like "fuck yeah" or whatever.
See.
That's insane. That's like the
Yeah,
finals of a major.
Right. They just fall back on
Go ahead.
that. Oh, it's a kid's game. Like you gotta be fucking,
6,000.
Yep.
you know. Good language. And I get it, you can be respectful, but like
Sure.
you're not disrespecting the guy by saying
But
oh
you got to
shit,
remember, like
you know?
those people, right? The assumption is they've worked their whole—I don't want to say whole life, but like their whole career towards that moment.
Joe.
Most
Set the
people,
face down.
Please.
if they're lucky, they get a handful of shots at tournament finals,
No,
right?
right.
Big finals.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
like
but-
their magnum opus as far as playing goes, right?
You're supposed to set the spy, Joe.
Let them celebrate.
Sorry.
It's
Come on,
absolutely
man.
ridiculous.
Come on, man.
Yes.
You no.
I was like, there's no way he's gonna
Oh.
set any of those other
Turn's kind
cards.
of over because you discarded for.
Oh,
for
okay.
7.
You discarded for hand size.
So.
Yeah, you fucked up, bro. But no, this happened with Pokemon. So Pokemon fucked up their worlds this year.
I gotta go.
Yep. See ya.
See ya.
Tack
Hey, bro.
anything on the deck with
Have
us?
fun tonight. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
So Pokemon, they got in their top 8 of worlds, right? They had their top 8 matches play out. After one of the guys won his top 8 match, he leans
battle?
back in his chair
What is
and
it?
does this, like his fist pump, right?
Yeah.
Top 8 of Pokemon worlds. He just made top 4,
52?
right?
Right.
It's
Yes.
almost impossible to make top 4 of a world championship of any game, right?
Right.
So this guy, because of
So
this
if you have to
motion,
discard
they
to
say
turn
it's a
on
jerking
that
off
defense.
motion. They say it's inappropriate.
So you discard on
They
the end
kick him
phase.
out.
So when you discarded that
Oh,
kind of
okay.
Top 8,
gotcha.
they
But-
strip him
I'll
of his
pass.
top 4 prize money for that motion. Like you can
stand
argue whether he's
by.
jerking off because he's like if he didn't do it like that, right? It looked like a fist pump to me, but either way, even if it is a little jerk off motion, right?
Right.
That's
You're celebrating.
Right.
that's
You made top 4 of a world championship. They kicked him out of top 4. They took his top 4 prize money from it, right?
that's the gayest thing I've ever.
The guy that he
Abyss?
beat, they put in
Put
his
him
place.
for- yeah.
The guy that they put in his place, who lost in top 8, wins the whole tournament. So how that is fucked up,
Iron
right?
Man on 1,000.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, and it
flip
was
out.
like the guy that lost to him in the finals had a good matchup
Do you have a
against the
water
guy
monster?
that had originally one that got kicked out for celebrating. So it's like one of those things where it's like that top 8, your top 8 of your world championships has a huge asterisk by it
Right.
because a guy that got eliminated
Probably.
made it in.
Yeah.
Or ended up winning the tournament,
Oh,
right?
that's
So
insane.
it's like,
Sad,
and then of
but
course, yeah, that's like the
necessary.
only time in Pokemon history where a guy that got knocked out of top 8 won the world championship, right?
So
It
because he
is-
went like this to celebrate.
yeah. I mean, you could argue whether it's a jerking motion or a fist pump. He had his fist closed. It looked like a fist pump to me. Usually, when you're doing the jerking motion, you're like, drop. You're doing that, right? He didn't have his tongue out or anything like
Right,
that.
right.
But regardless of what you think it is, it's like,
And I mean,
dude, it's top 4 of a world championship.
Nice.
It was like at the table as soon as the guy's scooping up. You know, he leans back like a sigh of relief, and
Yeah.
it's like, come on, man. People aren't robots. He's worked his whole life together. That's the only time he's ever going to be in top 4 of a world championship.
100%. 100%.
You're going to be that strict on it?
So you just like you win a game, so you just have to like stand there.
And then there's there's like hypocrisy about it now too, because there's some drama. One of the casters is a girl. She is like one of those Instagram girls that posts very revealing photos, has an
OnlyFans,
OnlyFans, she
yeah.
promotes, and it's like that's cool with it, but the little fist pump celebration is too much for the kids' game,
Yeah.
and it's like, come on,
Exactly. Yeah.
come on, it's ridiculous.
I believe it. So stupid.
Yeah.
My hand was so.
So yeah, I'm not a fan of how they handled that situation.
I'm not drunk.
I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, if the guy had like, "Fuck you, you suck,"
Right.
that's one thing,
Let's kick
right?
him
But
out, yeah, kick him out.
dude, he's
Oh.
celebrating right after he won. Come on.
That's
Oh,
like
those are-
people been doing that fucking motion for a million
Right.
years.
And even if it is like the jerk off, like, you
Yeah.
know, it's like, come on.
No, there's no way.
But it's stupid. It's like the,
It's like I'm playing empty jar.
what was it, a couple of years ago? I think it was like during when Trump's first term, how they made the big thing, you know, like,
White power.
yeah, okay, the okay was like, yeah, hey, that's okay, A-okay
What do you-
kind of
what,
thing.
like, how much
It's like
do
all
you
of a
have?
sudden that's like some, got a bunch of racist overtones and everything else, and it's like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
No, people
Why are
really-
you making things mean things that they don't mean?
Exactly.
So-
Same thing too. Like if they're jerking out, why is your head going there? Somebody celebrate. Why is your head going?
Right.
Like, your head should not be going there by any means. Like
No.
it's so weird. Yeah. It's so weird.
But it's,
They're almost outing themselves. When you think like that.
Yeah. and I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was ever like, just when I took Magic really seriously and was on the Pro Tour, and that's like all I did was play Magic like 50 hours a week or whatever practicing. I don't know how I would react if I made the top 4 of a world championship because I'll have worked my whole life to get there, right? It's like, I can't say I wouldn't celebrate because I would celebrate. So, I know at the very least I'd probably say fuck yeah and give myself a fist pump, and saying fuck yeah would get me kicked out. It's stupid.
You got faith.
And if you don't want to broadcast that, have an overhead camera with just the game. Don't broadcast the players' faces or anything else then.
Okay, that's good.
Activate.
So you can't have it, it's like, you want to broadcast the human emotion
Monster.
to the games, but
To
you
hand
don't
raise.
want to capture the celebration
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
come on.
No, you can't put a limit on that shit.
No, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Yes.
Holy moly, bro. Jeez.
30.
I hate that, and I hate how you know Yu-Gi-Oh is the same way with like you say a bad word and you're like,
I
get
was
out
like,
of here.
wait a
It's
I was wondering why
stupid.
the game lasted so long. I figured out
Oh,
why.
is that like the bottom of your deck?
Yeah, it's just like 3 Just Desserts and 2 Secret Barrels. I just drew like the first one. First actual.
What game was that?
That was game 2, I guess.
It's over?
Yeah.
Cody, let me see your side deck. I'm curious what you got in there. I gotta show you what you need to side deck against recent engage.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really, that's
Anti-spell first, right?
I can. Do you have Wangu? Playing an Earth deck.
Royal Decree kind of hurts you, right? Like you're not a fan of Decree if they have Decree on turn 1? Or can you play around it? I actually don't know how it plays.
Actually, here, I'll show you.
Wait, you didn't put this guy in? This is the whole reason
Yeah,
he's here
I
is for
know.
that deck.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll show you in a second. But Decree doesn't. I made Decree.
This one's really good against him too.
I made my side deck so Decree doesn't just doesn't do anything anymore.
Brother, my brother. brother.
Brother.
Brother.
Yeah.
I think he wanted all those.
Yeah. To be fair, you kind of do.
What did you put in? You didn't side, dude. You gotta side deck something against Burn.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna roll you if you don't. Although to be fair, you should have won that game 1. Do you not have your side deck memorized?
I do, but I always like mess up with one card.
Go ahead.
Then you don't.
Let me check. Let's see.
The right answer was no, DJ. I
Stand
don't
by.
have it memorized.
Stand by.
And a draw phase or something.
Anything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You remembered it?
My Gaki break.
Break.
Ooh,
Anyways,
spicy.
so Decree,
Hold on 1 second.
to be
Yeah.
fair, I will mention Decree does not hold me.
You just have cannons
Yeah, I
against
just-
Decree. How does this help against Decree?
Just so
The Abyss.
you know. I love
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Knight
Oh, this is just
Assailant.
Jinzo and Wombat.
Oh,
Back
okay.
Spy.
So it's Decree.
Yeah, I guess Wangu kind of hurts you, right?
Yeah, it's all those cards. It's just that's what
Have you thought about like a double snare, or is that too specific for you?
That's too specific. There's like
Fair enough.
So I just play Book instead, and then I have wave motions anyway. So it's like okay.
How do the cannons work? Like, did you play the cannons in at the 1K?
Yeah.
How did they do? Like, did you get people with them?
Oh yeah, I just like save them up to their 2,000, and then boom,
Nice.
big old 2,000. McGarrett drew. Do you see? I think you were watching. McGarrett drew game 3 like so good, and he still lost because of
the
cannon.
Swiss round, right? When you played him in Swiss, I didn't watch your
It
top
was-
4
it
match
was
or
the
whatever,
top
top 8, but
So
okay.
yeah, he lost because as I had a cannon and I got it up to 2, and I did that, and then I did a ton of other burn stuff. Oh yeah, against when I first played Burn here, I got 3 cannons for 2,000 each. So that's
Sick. I've seen Nathan get a cannon up to like 7,000, and then somebody top deck like the breaker to stop it from him. You know when he plays his burn deck.
You should always do it at 3 or like 3. The highest I think is 4 because they always get rid of it once it gets to 3. So I just do 2.
Yeah.
So, and they're also just like, oh yeah, I have I've been trying because the main reason I lost was Wombat and Mystic Block. So I put in Samochi in my side.
Drake does that one. He likes that a lot.
Yeah, I did it, and it kind of worked yesterday when I got it. It worked when I got it off because they would just like force it. They would
a torrential. I
Did you
knew
mean
it.
Friday, or did you play somewhere
I knew it.
yesterday?
Friday.
Okay.
And against Joe too.
Gotcha.
Like when I played it, he had to waste.
That's
like,
why we
the
did
whole
it in that
Dude,
order.
if you
Oh,
get
no.
it against Chaos in the right spot where they're like,
Oh,
I'll
thought
walk
you were
my
gonna be a
slide,
last.
you chain the
No, I
Samochi,
wish.
it's absolutely disgusting.
pass.
They just lose the game.
And like sometimes it's not worth.
Hi.
Like,
Can you come here for a second?
Nope.
I can.
Still no lights in that grave.
I mistake my torrential, when he had been.
Okay, game 3.
Sork, spy, unknown.
What is
Spy.
that?
Gotta do some
Yeah, that
damage.
means
12, 68.
You
We're
don't
at
want to
game
set him?
2.
You don't want to set him in defense?
Oh, I do. I can.
Is he trying to say
Go
that
ahead.
because of the torrential goal?
Drop.
Door closed. The same with Jinzo if you can't activate the trap.
3 now?
If it was Royal Decree, you would be correct.
4.
Trap
Yeah, just
center
true.
effect cannot be, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Jinzo stops you from activating it, otherwise you'd be right.
Alright, yeah, alright, I got the chicken from here.
Yeah, yeah. If you have Decree in play, you can totally do what you just did.
Alright, so,
Nice.
That's what I was afraid of.
right.
Attack.
Ooh, tight matchup.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is this game 2 or 3?
2.
Game 2.
Who won game 1?
I got game 1.
Yes, sir, Graveyard.
Yes.
Okay. If you draw Thunder Dragon, I quit. Pass. You drew it.
I don't think you can
No,
get
go
more
ahead.
than that.
What?
Yeah, Jinzo, Demok, BLS, Sork, and.
That was a scary board. It was very scary.
Each of those is above 2,000 as well, so it's just. I was texting earlier.
Yeah.
I think I had a board that did.
Drop something out of you did.
I'll pass.
I had a board that
Draw.
did 14,400. One turn.
Bang.
Fun. I once attacked somebody with
ahead.
a Night Assailant and did 200 damage to them.
Wow.
True story.
Oh.
That was
Yeah, if you don't have
soccer.
nice assailant on the field, you might as well attack if they're open.
Exactly. That 200 damage matters.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play knock in my burn.
It's always good to remember to attack. Like,
So-
look at Cody. Cody literally would have won game 1 against you if he didn't forget to attack with the Ryokoki. So,
So
Attack.
Yes.
so actually I did
14.
the math,
yeah.
and I'd rather let you keep the face down than like get rid of it.
Oh, just in case you draw Panda.
So like, I did them, and half the times when I draw burn cards, it's
Stand by.
a desserts and a secret barrel,
Bang.
Yeah, they
and
will
that's
do more
700
damage.
damage always. Like
Go ahead.
it does an extra 700.
That deck always has.
Yeah, it seems like in that matchup, like the Night Assailants are really bad against you just because, like, sure, they'll kill a monster, but you take so much fucking
game.
damage from it.
That's the worst
Oh,
one
there's the
against me.
light.
There they are.
Shit.
There they are.
That's the
Good
worst
game.
one against me. Spirit Reaper.
Game
and I
3.
just keep attacking
Game
it.
3.
Oh, I know. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
You didn't say
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh, Joe.
boy.
That was your problem why you didn't draw Thunder Dragon. Yeah.
Probably would have helped.
It still works
There's
here. The
3 in that
Yu-Gi-Oh
deck.
call
I haven't
still
seen
works.
any of them.
Somebody did Yu-Gi-Oh on Wednesday here, so I saw it work. They pulled a very big Pokemon card out of the pack. when
And they
declared-
said Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, they declared
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and then they pulled a big Pokemon
That's
card out of
blasphemy.
the pack.
Works every time.
True story. It was a $180 card at the time.
That's pretty good.
There's 2 entertaining matches going on. I wish I could let them know.
You're an entertaining match. God. You kind of can, to be fair.
Can we get like
You can watch that one right now and watch the bot of this one later.
That's true.
You could. See all my misplays.
Can we get like a swinging camera that just goes across the aisle? So
What, like, money not being an issue, I would like something where I would have just kind of a bar that would go across this whole table and come down here, and there'd be like a camera on a track, right? So like when this match was done, I could just like remote control the camera over to this one to focus and have both of these tables set up like that. I would like I like the face cams. I want hand cams, and then I want to cut out the bottoms of these tables to have a camera underneath to capture the set cards too. So, yeah, like whole card cam, same thing, same concept.
What about the hand cams? What happened to those? No one just liked them, or?
They're too bulky. I need to find ones that are like 2 inches off the table. So, and I just haven't done that yet.
I don't know how it would be done. I'm not like tech savvy with all that, but a light counter would be dope too.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I've got like a boogie board, but people weren't using that, and somebody tried to steal it once.
What?
And it was like, dude, it's like $10. Why are you trying to steal that? I've even got like, it says like property of game time on the back of it. And
Yeah.
Just like, come on, man.
Where's the
So-
chest mount GoPros we're gonna get?
Yeah, really.
No, I've got the other thing I could do is like I could get a tablet and have people like hook Neuron on the tablet, but the problem with that is same thing, like people are gonna fuck around with it and break
You
it
should, like-
or steal it.
You should, like,
Especially when they
glue
get
the
tilted.
tablet to the table.
Yeah, like or even Will, like it's a good example. He wouldn't intentionally do it, but he's eating right now, right? His
Oh, that's disgusting.
you know
Oh, yeah, he's gonna-
disgusting fingers tapping all over it. So
That's my biggest fear.
Cheese it crumbs everywhere.
yeah.
In your
What,
cards.
you know what you could
In
do?
your card sleeves.
You could have like
All right, I'll go
like,
first.
if
Good
you're
luck.
really good,
Good
and you could
luck.
have like an Alexa connected to it. It's like Alexa minus 1800 from opponent 1.
No, I want to do that, and then for the stream too, for my bigger events, I need to figure out a way. I want to have the stream like this clock, my actual clock on the stream, instead of having to enable like a second clock. And then I want like a live standings, like a section on the stream, but there's just not room to have like live standings scrolling through and pairings. But it's hard with the there's a limited amount of space there unless I want to make the actual game itself like a fourth of the screen, and I don't.
The only
'cause
thing-
most people are watching the game itself, right?
The only thing you should add to the stream that you like is you need the records. I like the records so then I know like how someone's doing.
It's a lot more work to do that, especially like when I'm busy. I mean, there's sometimes where I have a bunch of people in here and it'll say round 1 on there when we're going into round 3 just because I don't have time to change it. So.
I mean, if people are watching it, they get the point though. 'cause, like,
Yeah, it still doesn't like on VOD review afterwards. It still doesn't look the best. Like it could look more professional is my issue with that, but it's just I'm one person, so I physically can only be in one place at a time.
That's what I was thinking about the like one counter, like you have to have somebody like manually go enter constantly. Like,
Yeah, and then it's something too where it's like I have to pay attention because if it's like a tool out here, I have to make sure nobody's like trying to break it or steal it or like I draw lewd pictures on it and show it to the camera. So it's a lot more maintenance.
Yeah.
And even like people have talked about commentary, it's like I'd love to have commentary, but this isn't the building for it. There's nowhere I could have a commentary station that the players here would not hear it. And this is like my tournament integrity is #1, right? So I don't want.
RIW had a really nice setup. They had like a
Yeah.
whole soundproof.
Yeah, but they
booth
spent
over
like
the corner.
$20,000 on
really
a
nice,
soundproof
man,
booth,
yeah.
So
It's a bigger space too.
yeah,
Money.
I rent this place. They're on like a fucking 20-year lease over there, so they don't mind
Grace.
putting updates
Yeah.
into it.
Alright,
But yeah, no, soundproof booth would be great.
yeah.
But that's like that's a down the line kind of thing. I don't have that luxury right now.
That's when Game Time 2 opens. Expansions.
In an ideal world, the store will get busy enough for me to purchase a building. It will be a bigger location. I'd like probably 3,000 square feet. I'd like to have play space for 100 people, a bigger sales floor, and every one of the chairs at the tournament space be one of the fancy ones.
Yeah.
And then you have like a streaming, the little soundproof room to do podcasts and the tournament matches off of.
You could use these as
No, I tried that, thought about it. They don't work. They're too small. They're wrong size. Those were like changing stations when this place was. This place used to be a Curves.
The RIW is
Like a
for
workout?
Yeah, they closed when COVID hit, and then this place sat vacant for a couple of years until I came along. That's why I like the purple color scheme. I like the little drapes on the window. I kind of like the drapes there, so like I kept them.
So
But
who used to own here?
I used to be a Curves.
It's like a women's
Like a
gym.
Pilates
Yeah.
class.
There's a little women's gym. So that's like even where my big Game Time sign is. That used to be. They used to have it said Curves on the wall, so I had to like tear all paint over that and everything. But
Hold on a second.
Seems small for a gym.
If you're not gonna
I
stay
want to
there
say this was like
permanently-
1,450 or 1,400 square feet. So
Yeah.
they had without. It looks bigger when none of the equipment is in here,
Tables.
right? Yeah, the tables. The table space and my showcase and all that looks small.
I was
But
gonna say too, with the,
they had like some some weight stations and a bunch of like treadmills on that side. That's why like every 3 feet or something there's an outlet because they had a bunch of that shit just plugged in all the way down.
okay.
Oh, it beeps when the back door happens now.
It always did.
No, I didn't notice that.
Sand
soup.
Yeah.
Damn, that hand must be fire.
Tack.
Yeah, if it wasn't super hot, the AC wouldn't be running. So,
800.
but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's like I said, in an ideal
Spice
world, expansion at some point. So we'll see how it all goes here. Anthony won? Alrighty.
In defense.
Yes, sir.
I got plans, or well, ideas at least, so we'll see.
I thought when you revealed your hand, you showing your hand to him. I thought.
Go ahead.
Oh no, he has a
I'm
good
trying.
hand.
I don't think I'm the worst store owner out there, so I think I'm kind of friendly.
Stand by me.
Yes.
No, you're definitely very good.
Boy, I forgot I had corpse.
Oh yeah, you guys have like 4 minutes left.
What? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. See, and I've been over here, so that means I couldn't have rigged the clock. I had somebody telling me on Friday that I was rigging pairings. It's like, come on, bro. I'm pretty sure they were serious about it too.
Yeah, I know when all the Canadians get like mixed up, they all get going about who's versing who.
Chris usually just jokes.
Yeah.
Kiss your grip.
Yeah, there's some people that take it pretty serious, and then I even said something I probably shouldn't have said, but like I said it as like a smart ass joke back to them because like they kind of pissed me
How
off.
many you got in
with
your hand?
It was like, well, you know, this is like the
Five.
one time I can rig the pairing, so I have to take that opportunity to do
Right.
so.
Some of the best.
And, nah, bro. I can't even see the
Activate?
names on the sheets, but I'm turning them upside down. I'm looking away and I'm shuffling. It's like if you think I'm rigging, like so be it. That's the best I can do.
Is the children's place, do they still have it?
Go to battle. I'll tap to attack the
If the
spy
music
and
is
attack.
going on, they probably got a party still going, yeah. They did. They had like 3 yesterday. They were going all day yesterday, and they've been going since I got in here today. So it's been, yeah, this is probably their second party, maybe their third. Might be their third, because they usually do 2-hour blocks.
I'll pass.
So they're probably like noon to 2 and
Stand
like
by.
2:30.
What do they do there? They're just like,
So it's a craft studio, so like during the week they'll have classes, like they'll teach, say, like 10-year-old kids how to make like a random craft, right? Like house out of popsicle sticks and things like that. And then they also do birthday parties. They rent out their space for birthday parties. So the owners are really nice. I've talked to them a couple of times. They brought over free food a couple of times, like if they have extra food over after an event.
Right.
So they're really chill people.
Yeah.
I like both of them. Yeah,
Caster?
this is DJ speaking. How may I
Nuke it
help
up.
you?
16?
How we doing, Jack?
No.
I'll take 16.
I wrecked really hard on
I do, yep.
84?
I'm still above.
No, I wouldn't even play those fucking ups.
I know. I didn't even think about the time thing too.
Like 120 a box. And
I
then
probably would have sided those out.
might be a little bit better. And then
Go ahead.
for older stuff, it's closer to market price.
Wanted to play
Stand by.
weird with
Yes,
stuff.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But that
I have a
sucked.
couple of crowns on the tins right now, and that's it. Crowns on it.
I did.
If
But
I'm not
couldn't use it. Like, I could use it, but it would be a waste.
I
because
want to
didn't have
say
it.
next month there's a very small report wave coming, and I should have some more crowns on it then from that. But for right now, I've got like the
even if you did that,
bird
you
tins,
still
the Articuno Moltres
burn
and
a
that,
bad
those
spot.
crowns
Yeah,
on
it was
the
a really
tins.
bad
Yep.
spot.
Get
That
two
hand was horrendous.
Activate.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can see it.
Hit the back row.
I've got them at
Gone.
30. Looks like $29.99. You're welcome. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.
Do you have any black of the cheap deck boxes? Or no?
Yeah. They're off in they're behind the other box thing, but I should have some black. I even have a
Nice.
I have a double deck box too.
Go to battle. Attack.
I'll take that.
For
one.
black.
A deck bolt.
Hit 2, right? Yeah, 2. And then 15.
You're a deck ball.
15.
They just want to give it a fancy name so they can charge
55?
more money for it.
55.
That's really what it is.
Can I take a peek at your graveyard again? I'm gonna pass it to you. I just
Oh shit, my thing's charged. Cool. Alright.
Damn.
I am full of juice
Yep,
for tonight.
go ahead.
That sounded wrong.
Yeah, that was the power up thing was cool.
Damn it.
Yeah, an event like that I don't think is ever, hopefully it won't happen very often, so it was like a little unique experience for everyone.
Do you know why the power went out?
No,
No?
no idea. What's up?
Oh.
Hackers.
There's like 2 or 3 in
Rob
there.
Cedar.
There was a place
Rob
that I don't
Cedar.
know how many I sold. Alright guys, time's up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this is first turn for you.
Yep.
I think there's probably 3 in there. Okay, yeah, remind me before you leave, I'll look.
Can you check if there's three?
I can eyeball them and see if there's 3. Oh, there's definitely 3. Yeah, that's the reprint one. That's
Yeah,
not the
that's
OG. The OG one, I think even non-first, the OG one's like $50.
Yeah. I had one Friday, or the tournament after I went, it's like, I'll give you a good deal on this Jinzo. It's like,
He just wanted your cash. You knew that you had some cash and he wanted
Did he?
it.
It's like $200. $200 deal.
Conveniently,
Review.
about almost as much as you won, right? So.
I'm glad
Summon.
we
Mhm.
split. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't letting people not play for that trophy. That trophy was getting played for.
Yeah, I wanted it. I was so close.
You know, you're on a good trajectory. Detroit was a very
Tag,
big tournament, full of
tag.
very tough players. You got top
42,
four.
I take,
This 1K,
what, 12? And
while we
then
were missing a bunch of
three,
local guys, you saw how many. There were like 18 guys that came from odd states
17,
for it. So it was like a more competitive, like
26?
regional level tournament, and you came in second at it. So, but that's not bad at all, my friend. Not bad at all.
This is not good.
I think if you keep grinding and keep working on improving and get just a little bit lucky, I think you get a title next
Go ahead.
year. I think you win something big next year.
Well, the big thing next year is I finally convinced
Draw.
my
Stand
parents
by.
to let
Yep.
me fly out to places and drive longer too.
Ooh, they're gonna let you travel some.
So they said next year I can go to Chicago, Cincinnati, and do
Nice.
those. And then they said probably Orlando and then probably Atlanta too. So.
Yeah. That was
Yes, you
always
agree?
fun. Like my parents were more helicopter's the wrong word, but like I couldn't do a whole lot. There was even one year I was qualified for the Magic World Championship, and I didn't. It was at the Louvre in Paris, and I didn't get to go because my dad was like, I don't like French people.
Really?
What?
That's
Bitch.
crazy.
So that like I worked so hard to qualify for Worlds, it broke my heart. So, but yeah, that's cool that they're gonna let you travel.
Oh,
That was always a lot of fun traveling when I was
I would
younger.
flip out. That's insane.
Usually my mom was the stickler, so I always asked her first. And my mom was like, yeah, you know, you worked hard to qualify for it, go for it, DJ. As long as you pay for it all, it's all you can go. And it was like, oh, sweet. So I thought I was home free.
So
And then I talked to my dad, and my dad's like, and my dad said that, and I thought he was joking at first. I spent like 2 or 3 days thinking he was joking, and he was like, no, I'm serious. I'm like,
I don't like
this
French
is the Worlds. This is the World Championship. You understand how hard it is to qualify for this thing? There's like 50
Oh, yeah.
people that get to play in it this year, and I'm
See
one
that
of them.
grave?
He's like, nope,
Yeah, go ahead.
you're not one of them. I'm like, damn.
Why?
So I was really upset. I was upset about that.
Why did
Okay.
he say no?
That was
He didn't
I was
like
16 when that
French
happened. So
DJ, tell me, why did he say no?
it's just like, I don't like French people, legitimately. So
Trial,
I was
banish,
like, fuck.
Fearless.
So I was sad about that
Tell
one.
him you could have gotten money.
I worked so hard. Well, I was guaranteed money. If I had just shown up there, they'd have given me $5 grand. They were
Why
paying,
didn't you tell
they were
us
paying
that?
for my hotel room and
Yeah.
plane ticket. It was free for me to go.
Oh.
You get 5 grand by
He
showing
didn't
up.
care. He didn't. Yeah.
Big boom.
So I was heartbroken for a bit after that. I qualified for another world championship, but I had quit before that world championship came around, so I didn't end up playing it. So that would have been like the one I would have played in,
Why'd
and I
you-
didn't play in it.
why'd you
Didn't
quit?
get to play in it. I just didn't like the game anymore.
Oh.
They were changing too much about it. So
I mean, I think
plus I was busy with other stuff.
if you're gonna quit, you should quit like after the championship.
Guess you should.
It was like halfway through the year. I quit. Basically, I quit on my birthday, and my birthday's in the middle of the year. So there were things I wanted to do, and as much as I enjoyed the
Two in
competitiveness of
hand?
playing Magic, it
Yes.
was like that was like the paths diverged, right? I could either keep doing the Magic, or I could, do what I wanted.
Didn't you play Yugioh?
And it was like one of those things where I struggled with that decision for a long time, but I still don't know if it was the right
Didn't
decision.
you play
but,
Yugioh too?
All right, so one more. You get
So
one.
I actually got
one more
into
turn
Magic
each.
first, and then I played Yu-Gi-Oh from when I was like 12
Stand
to
by.
14. Yeah, there was back then the scene around here was huge. We would get like 50-person locals, and there were like 3 stores that would run. I could play 7 tournaments a week, 8 tournaments a week,
8?
and yeah, it was like when I was 12 years old, I was making $500 a week playing Yu-Gi-Oh. There were 2-box tournaments every week. I always won
Is
them
that
both.
serpent down
And then
there?
I would always win store credit on the rest of the things and get packs and cards and sell them. So it was that's how I started my first card store.
Yeah.
I built up my collection from playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So
When Refine did like packs, I always pulled the best cards, and the one guy was like, "I'll
Big
give
Shield
you,
Gardener.
I'll give you the cards, the packs I won for
Go ahead, it's my last turn.
Disgusting.
Draw for turn.
Yes, good.
It was insane.
Alright, this is
Stand
it.
by.
Yes, good.
Me.
It
Yes,
was
sir.
expensive 'cause it was like Sunday,
Out of greed.
but the
Yes.
water was all, like, cool.
Draw two.
Yeah, see, back then it was easy. Like, there were the only expensive, well, the real expensive cards were secret rares,
At least you know neither of us put walks in.
and they looked
As far as
very
I know.
different from all the other cards.
For a
like,
bigger
you knew
tournament,
when
I
you
probably
pulled
would've.
expensive cards
Yeah,
back
I
then.
didn't
I mean, it's a
realize.
casual Sunday, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Flip
realize
Magician
it
of
was.
Faith.
Oh, nice.
I think the only spell I have is Power. So let me grab it.
But yeah, I got to go to a bunch of other cool places. Like I went to Spain. I was in Japan. I was in Italy for something. But yeah, I never got to play in Worlds. So
That sucks.
yeah, that's,
You went to Japan, Spain, and where?
Italy and like somewhere. I was
No
all over.
way.
Magic,
I didn't
dude.
know that.
Yeah,
The
But you-
Japan
but you-
story is cool. Besides the sickness
Japan is
part.
fucking awesome,
Have you
dude.
One.
It really
Oh,
was.
nice.
That was
Very
my
nice.
favorite. That was my favorite pro tour I ever played in. Was the one in Japan.
But you couldn't go to
Uh-oh.
France.
Yeah, it's like all the cool stuff that I remember and have done. It's like I the one that sticks out is not going to Worlds. It's like fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't bad. I peaked. I spent like 6 months as the 3rd highest rated player on the planet for Magic. So they used an ELO rating system like chess. So I was halfway decent back in the day.
Man. Everything's out for us.
Mm-hmm. Chaos Sorcerer be bad. Very bad. Be very bad.
Is this last turn of time or?
This is
Last
last.
turn.
Yeah, this is it.
Watch him activate last turn in time.
You're a last turn. Got it.
Summon my gem.
Oh no, you know what I should say? I should sound really ominous and say you're on your last turn.
It does sound pretty
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're not in a game, it takes on a different meaning, huh?
This is the only thing I got, but it's not enough.
It's not?
I don't think so. Is it?
Yeah, that's enough. That's
Oh,
game,
yeah, it is.
bro. Fuck
It
yeah.
is.
Good
Woo!
game, man. Damn.
No, it's not, because I'm at 26. You're at
Oh,
21.
I'm tripping. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. You're right. I'm
That's what
sorry. I
was like.
can't do
was like,
math.
yeah.
Oh my god,
That's what
my
I was
heart.
saying. I was like, I can't, because I have just all monsters.
I'm retarded. I'm sorry. I
was
really
hoping I'd
thought
draw
it was.
something.
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm so nervous right now. I can't
Double
even think
pot
straight.
agree didn't do anything
Just
for me.
lied to us
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
I
Like,
know,
oh,
and you like
got
that?
him in,
If this was modern, he would have got a game loss for that.
And I'm like, I wish!
Shit.
You can't do math!
Oh, sorry, man. I can't.
That's funny.
That's why I said the sword. 'Cause
500 life points.
I
So,
thought you were gonna exile the
Corey
sword.
won,
and-
Anthony won, Will won, right?
No, I got
No,
it.
Oh, Joe won. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. Make sure I don't fuck it up.
Joe, Anthony, Will.
Man.
Craziness.
Skin of the teeth for that one.
I hate time.
But yeah, it was like I worked so hard.
I didn't realize it was so close either.
Painful.
Painful.
But yeah, like you'll have fun traveling.
Yeah, I was like, can I get a nobleman? Can I get a actually, I need a premature burial.
Especially when you
That's the
start
only
doing
thing that
good,
would
like
save
you
me.
get people that are like
For Abyss?
scared to play you.
Yeah, just to
it's
bring
gonna be
anything back to
great.
do that extra 500, I couldn't find it. I got one normal summon and it was a board.
As I was like, he's got knock and sork, and like it's over.
Yeah, I only play the BLS.
Alright.
That's the only chaos monster I play.
It's true, yeah.
I should have one on the side though, just for.
Alrighty, guys. So round
for
3
fun.
pairings, we're gonna go with Anthony and Ali on camera, and then Joe and Will, and Cody and Corey.
Oh, do I have to buy?
You in fact have a bye. Congratulations. Easy win.
No.
Well, I gotta shuffle these things
If you're
around.
sticking around, I'll do some pickups.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm
I got a
down.
whole bunch of decks I want to test out.
Hey, Corey, maybe we can do a reasoning.
Oh, we're doing a Reasoning Gate mirror match. That's happening.
Do you have a reason?
If you make it a money match, I'll
That's
stream
3 of
it.
you guys
Yeah,
tonight.
well,
man.
Dory, you want to do like a
Let's do it.
or something?
You want to do a reasoning mirror match,
Let's
money
do
match
it.
on camera afterwards?
I-
I'll stream that shit.
I suck with Reasoning Gate, so you have an advantage.
Jack doesn't have a win yet today, I don't think, so
I
you
know.
could argue that he sucks.
Hey,
too.
you know, when you put money on the line, that changes things.
Unfortunately.
I'm playing Cody.
You're
I
playing
think
me.
that's what I
I
said.
think I'm
No,
playing
you're
you.
playing your brother.
Oh, I'm playing Will?
Yeah, you're playing your brother.
Why is it
I
black?
couldn't beat Anthony, but I wrecked
What?
really
Why
hard
is this
with,
black?
like, 2
Because I had ordered new mats for my event last week, my big event, and they fucked me on.
They
That's-
made
They were
them-
supposed to be here and they didn't show up.
I like the black ones.
So you can't use your mat on camera. You gotta use my black one.
Are you Aren't you getting all black game time mats?
Yeah, I have some of those on the way, and then I had like special ones for that. You know, like how I did the Grand Prix ones. I had special ones for my 1K last week that I wanted to use, and they just never showed up. So I'm in the process of getting a refund on that.
I saw the little thing right there.
Yeah, it's the, they just released the,
Yep.
they just released the, game he was on, game he was in, and then the sequel that they never released in America.
Take this one out.
Don't
look at that.
Dude,
Don't look at that.
Look it.
no. Oh, it's a divider. Dang it. I thought you had a fusion card.
This here as well?
Do you have like a life point counter or anything?
Just my book.
Come on, Snake Eyes.
Hey Ali, what do you think about Supreme Darkness? I got somebody in chat asking, like about the set.
I don't even know about it, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't even heard about it. 9?
Yep.
I end up going like
11.
Oh, come on.
I'll go first.
Low roll.
first rares plus
My
Hello. Oh well, welcome to Game Time. How can I help you today?
I know Vaughn pulled the high
It's like a $60. Sold my last two.
I can buy it again for everything. Yeah, bro. I made one the other night.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hopefully I can get some booster boxes.
No, the one he pulled
It's like it's similar to yours, a little different.
Do you run gas? Alright.
Yeah, just two of them. Or well, three total.
Like
3 chaos sorcerers?
Yeah, I've got some other stuff.
Oh, clean three. So I decided to try
1 second. Oh, where's your brother?
PM.
Oh, okay, so I can't click the start.
Yeah,
button.
you can.
You can. You can just time them out.
Yeah. Give him a match loss.
Are you just,
Round off.
were you just like looking for seat stuff, or do you see?
You got 5 seconds.
Oh, there's 2 seconds left.
1.
Hurry up and shake.
Oh, round lost.
How long did you, how long did
You lose.
No. He just rolled it around. No. You did check too, just to make sure. Alright, Joe's back.
Time portal.
Yeah.
RJ.
Well, we can just roll this stuff.
Yeah, I had one of my regulars had, probably 2 or 3 months ago now, they had, when you bought out of this, you got Walmart, they were
Whoa.
like, EJ,
Hey,
check this
that's
out.
illegal.
What do you, well, double ones are snake eyes. What do you call double sixes?
Satan's roll.
6 eyes? Satan's eyes? He's got six. That's what you should call it, Satan's eyes. He's got
I just go off market, yeah.
call it a Gonzo roll. Like all those eyes on his arm.
Who?
Bernard.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
all those eyes on his arm.
I haven't really seen much of him. No, I haven't seen him with those. Hold on.
The good news is for this stuff, like,
CJ, can you start?
CJ.
CJ, DJ, TJ.
alright guys, you have 45 minutes for the last round. Good luck, you may begin.
Good luck.
Wait, Joe, do this one first.
I'll go fourth.
No, sir.
Do
Left
this
turn.
all first.
You hear that, Paul?
Stand by
Hear that,
me.
Paul?
You nerd.
Sun Dragon.
I got
Table
more than I
smash.
was
I play Ash Blossom.
From what I'm understanding is like
Huge.
my
Do anything
allocations
against
are
that?
gonna be better now and things like
Ash
that.
Blossom
Will be getting more and more, so which is really good. 'Cause next year will be great for Pokemon. Yeah, you've heard about like rockets and all that.
My turn?
Yes.
Super excited. I was
draw.
curious what they were gonna do for the 30th. They were gonna like try to make it bigger.
I summon to the field a reflect founder. I launch battle and attack.
What'd you do?
Behind the scenes and then why not publicly.
Battle attack right now. My attack being reflex.
From here on out,
I lose 300?
No, I take 300.
Okay.
and yeah, basically
Not like that. It's not Amazon Swords Point.
Effect?
these last like 5-6 years here, everything
Oh.
the same price and went up. So you really, as long as if you open your product, it's one, you take your card, you take your right, you can't
About
seal,
6,000.
whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Did you pass? Okay, during your end phase, I'll activate MST on that.
Some of the burn decks when we it was like
Draw?
it wasn't low, it was like
Stand by main.
Cody saying just
Can't
speaking.
say it out loud.
I don't know what you said.
Yeah, the centering is the
Can I read
last
him?
thing you have to worry about. Because you have a lot of leeway on centering. That's good.
Go ahead.
Of like cards or just
Normal?
binders? I do. So all my binders that I carry here,
Battle?
these are they called decks, but
Yeah.
basically they
When this card is being attacked.
have no ring, so there's
Yeah,
no
So I would take the
way
100,
damage
but it would be
either to
destroyed,
the
right?
cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
And
swing.
then
I'll
they're
take the
just
100.
added
You-
zippers
no,
and
you
cards
take
that don't fall
18.
out if you drop the binder, your cards
62.
are affected. These I use these personally for myself. I like them. I use them to store cards when I've got them here for sale.
Oh, okay.
And I've got
That's fine.
the
So
12
you take
pocket ones
18,
hold,
and I take
480 cards,
100.
and the 9 pockets hold 360 cards. So I've
right.
got all these should be 12.
And then I'll attack for 12?
I'll activate card to bring back Reflect Bounder.
Okay. Main phase 2.
I got 45 on those. And then
Set.
the
Pass.
9th, I want to say.
Alright, I draw.
I think
I'll
40
activate
on
the
nines.
card. Snatch Steel, taking your.
It's fine.
I will go into battle and attack with.
Spy.
Yeah, Kaiku. So you take
600.
This top
600,
shelf
yep,
is
I
Secret
banish
Rares and
that.
Scarlet
Let's keep
Violet. The
setting
middle
cards.
shelf is Secret Rares, mostly from Sword and Shield. There's some other
I will
stuff
then
too.
set one card face down and end my turn.
I've got double rares from the recent sets and 2 binders, and then I've got a
Draw?
gallery of promo
Yep,
cards
you gain
in another
1,000.
binder.
2,000.
And then if you're a master set kind of person, I've got some reverse hollows
66
back
to
here.
76? Yep.
No, 66.
Yeah.
This is front half should be gallery,
Stand by main?
back half
Yep.
should be promo cards.
Knock.
I wish I could figure out a way to bring it.
Yeah, there's
I
always
love the
gonna be
card and
a- yeah,
everything,
which
but
is kinda nice,
typically
it makes a
I'm
little
50%
border.
cash, 2/3
Standby.
credit. On higher
Activate
end,
Thunder
higher
Dragon.
end slab cards,
Alright.
Failed to
I pay around
search.
75, like you came in with like a base
Got it.
booster box,
Times
for
are sweet,
example,
man.
and like a legit one, I pay like 85.
Those aren't the Patons? Oh, they're on the tail end.
Gotcha.
These are just the white dragon shields that I love. I actually go pretty decent with the black, which I didn't expect particularly. It's freaking black to go better. Black does well.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't,
Oh, thank you.
you don't want
Thank
to
you, sir.
sell your kits for both purposes.
That's a good play.
You're good, man.
About that.
Those ones are there for the most
Set
part, they're cheaper
one.
anyway.
Pass.
Right.
Draw. I will knock that card.
And the Yugioh.
I think it's like $8.
I will then activate lightning, destroying that.
I mean, since it's your first time in here, if there's any specific cards you're looking for, and you ever want to either send me a list on through our Facebook page or like bring one in, I take Pokemon to trade every day here. So if if I do come across one that you're looking for, I'll set it aside and let you know I got one.
33.
Yep.
So if you attack into tomato, do you more
Alright. I will
Pokemon's the biggest thing.
end
I got
my
going
turn.
on here, so
Draw.
I always do new sets too. I do
Gain
the
1,000.
releases as soon
Yep.
as I can. My midnight releases are always the Sunday night into Monday mornings, like the day I can do the midnight release.
Snatch on my Kaiku.
So, and then I'm
Thank you.
active on Facebook, so like I post on there like when I'm opening up pre-orders for a new set, like prices, things
You can
like
put that
that.
magic cylinder
New
in
sets,
there.
I'm like, well, you have that $99 box, and then you buy 2 pieces for cheaper.
Banish.
And then my set ETBs typically are like 45, 44.
Swing for 3,000.
Game one.
And then for like the
Yep.
specialty sets.
And then activate Kaiku. Do you have any monsters or engrave?
So like,
No.
I try to pay the sets that don't
Damn.
have just because I have to pay
And
for those
then
ones for the supply books for the main sets. No, that's
No
one
cards in
where
hand?
there was, I never really was able to get any restock for any of my suppliers on. So I've had, I wanna say I was able to get more like.
Gonna
like
tribute
6
set.
at least, but it's been probably 2 months now
Pass.
since I've had any in here.
Draw. I'll set and end my
The
turn.
older stuff that
Draw?
I've been here is mostly,
Stand by main.
mostly people that, they'll trade in older products,
Set.
like I've got Hidden Fates tins, I've got First Print Evolving Skies,
Swing for 12.
the celebrations, UPC, the Pokemon Center, ETB celebrations.
Right.
34
You
to
know, all that
43.
stuff. That's some sword shield sets over there right now.
Panda.
These ones. Do you know about all those
Pass.
guys? Why your first print run is so
Draw.
important for that?
He's at
I'll add
28.
my
Or
tone.
no, he's at
Okay.
23.
Drop.
So,
Mm-hmm.
back
Stand
when
by
all those
me.
guys were they did 3 print runs total on it, right?
Flip effect.
Tag
One day,
Sandan.
one day a guy showed up at a
Sure.
card show.
MST.
He had a
Yep.
stack of about
17.
500
Activate.
soldiers.
6.
Yeah.
Tried to trade
Good
him.
game.
Piercing, right?
Vendor was like, hey, this is kind of suspicious. People don't have that many. Back then they were like $200 or $300 cards, right?
Right.
Like nobody's got 500 people that you weren't walking in to try to sell to one vendor. So he had to contact the Pokemon company, gave them a call.
Forehand.
Pokemon company reached out to their printer and had their printer pull security tapes. And they caught that guy on camera pulling cards off of their print line instead before they got into packs. So they took it to the police, they got a warrant, the guy had a storage unit in his name. They go into that guy's storage unit, they find 580,000 secret rares in there. And so with all the footage and everything, they had employed the guy after the first print run was completed, but before the second and third. So he was on the line for the second and third print runs. So if you get anything from the second or third print run, it's much less likely you're going to pull something just because that guy was cycling all the cards off the line. So but the first print was unaffected. So if you're ever cracking, getting evolvings, my personal, like here, and then for my personal collecting, I won't touch second or third print for evolving skies, but if you want like a second or third print just to be sealed, that's one thing, but I would not wanna crack anything from, the second or third print. Yeah, that's why, if people are talking about the second or third wave, you know.
Thank you.
Out of curiosity,
It's
what
just,
did
yeah,
all those-
Thank you.
things are so.
So on-
Because
You going first?
Said,
Yep.
Because I went to
Sounds
play,
good.
before I played
Good
Payout,
luck.
he said,
Yep.
yeah, doing things like doing a Dutch.
3, 4, 5, and
I'm
I'm
And I let him take it.
And I'll summon
He played it.
Right.
Oh.
The good news is, I don't plan on
I
closing
went like
anytime
this.
soon,
Oh,
you can
so
always
3
come back
cards
in the
and my
future.
turn.
Technically,
Yeah, I
Draw.
would have played it if I knew he didn't.
Stand by. Good.
You
Me.
can trick people like that too. People have done it to me before.
Thunder
They
Dragon?
ask you
Pretty
in priority
slow.
before I
Yeah, that's fine.
Japanese-wise, just 'cause I don't know a whole lot
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
and they force you to play something when you wouldn't have. 'Cause
Right.
They're tricking you into thinking they have dust shoot.
Right.
Cypher Judge in the past, I've had like 151
That's
boxes and things like that.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
devastating
but I
when
try
that
to keep,
happens.
when I get more current on the Japanese boxes.
I just figured like if he
And
didn't have
that's
Dutch
if you're a
shoot, he'd
Japanese
use it
collector,
eventually,
make sure you never buy
Right.
I would play
Yeah,
it.
that's why I hit the sand game so he'd have 4 in hand and he couldn't escape it, but he adjusted.
You couldn't escape it.
Okay.
There's desert. Said the desert.
Pass.
During the end phase, I'll activate Dust, destroying that. I draw.
Yep.
I will knock that.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it is cool and there is a market for it. I probably
I would,
wouldn't
yeah,
touch
every
it.
time I'd play
Yeah,
Payout.
it was like the higher end hits I don't mind.
I'm getting
And then like older Japanese.
2 free cards.
It wouldn't have been bad if I did hit the dust shoot right there too, because you had that panda.
So I've got Scarlet Violet Era double rares in a binder, then I've got Sword Shield. I was like 800.
That's all I should have done.
Sword Shield, sure.
I saw the card
Got a
decided.
few more
I saw
slabs
the
that never very much to look at that I just took in that I didn't
I
get a chance to
will
look at.
attack
Just
for
the
16.
Okay.
Yeah, no, with the Japanese,
I'll set
your
one card
Japanese
in my
packs
top.
are scalable. So that's why, like, if you ever
Draw.
touch loose packs, you will never pull
Stand by me.
any scale. Yep. Yeah, you'll even have people with the booster boxes,
You know,
they'll buy the
the
boxes, they'll open them,
Normal?
cut them in the right spot, and then the hits out, and then try to reseal it, so you have to be careful on the something
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
fine.
know, the newer
Effect?
boxes, people aren't really doing that with, like, you get into 151 Japanese, or like $100 worth of BB Hero, that's
Swing?
Oh yeah, that,
You
you know,
take
the way
400.
Okay.
you want the
Yeah, so
way
that's what you need to start being careful with that.
Oh, I see what you're
You'll
saying.
whoever
see
loses will
resealed
be
for
second
those
or
all
third,
the time.
whoever wins first.
Pass.
During the end phase, ring
Yeah,
that.
this should be sorted by set.
Both big
So
16.
if I remember right, I kind of did like crowns on it and then just going backwards, but I think that's how I did it.
44, 64.
There's 8 there?
It's alright, my turn. I draw.
The binders? Yep.
I
These
will
12 ones are
switch
exactly
grade
this.
to,
So
to attack and attack
one of
for
these.
12.
It's
32.
4 pockets, so this holds, I think these hold 100.
Got rings in the grave.
160.
Yep, I will set one card
Negative 30.
and end my turn.
Draw.
Stand by me. Set pass.
I draw. I will activate Rakeki Break, discard, and Sinister destroy that card. I will then
Go.
play Pitch Black, bring him back.
So what was like the
Attack
cap
for,
I did it for you.
28, yep.
About 400.
Yep. I will then end my turn. Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Just gonna wear my Hawaiian shirt too.
Stand by main.
Yep.
I'm lazy. I forgot about it. This is what I normally wear with it.
Maybe if you get a second one.
You got it.
Yeah. I should have resurrected Pitch Black during my last turn, so I could have just like went for game.
Yeah.
I drew Thunder Dragon in my next turn. I had Chaos Sorcerer in my hand. Yay.
I had a 10 in here. The really good the really good cards, whether they're graded or not, don't last super long. I had a blue as well, but the 10 lasted like 2 weeks. I'm a big fan of the big one. That's the chilling rainbow, right? Yeah, the big chilling rainbows. Me and my brother got into a base that last game. We played through the Neo era, and I had another card store back in the day from 2000 to 2011. So I just go off like this. It's not really much. If you just let's see, most people like to look at TCG, so like it's probably it'll be single and be in
No.
so that'll give you a good idea.
I will. We can roll for dice.
Not again.
I assume most
Good
of these
luck.
cards in here
Alright.
are like $8 or less.
4, 5.
Prices fluctuate so much, there's no way I can have them all memorized or like sticker them. So
6.
I'll banish him.
Stand by main. Set 2 pass.
75.
I will set 1, 2, and pass.
Draw.
Yep.
Stand by main. Good.
Pass.
36.
Yeah.
Normal.
Stand by.
Anything on summon?
No. Bottomless.
Okay.
Banished.
Banished. Okay.
Banish.
Set pass.
Draw. I will flip over Cyberjaw, destroying that face down. And we flip over the
That
top.
effect will go off
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Yep. Top.
5.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these will go here.
31.
Here.
Can they go face up attack?
They can go. Yeah, they can go face up attack.
And then
good.
that I can't. I have to add that, right?
Add to your hand. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And
28.
so here, and here, and they are shuffled.
And then Sangan will go off.
Yep. Your Sangan will go off.
Enter battle phase.
Dead Moth.
I will activate Thunder Dragon.
Yep.
I'll meet you. And where the hell is it? 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 Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Where the hell is it?
Yeah. Declaration.
Alright. I'll then activate the card Grace for Charity, drawing 1, 2, 3 cards, and allowing me to discard 2.
Just under
And
something.
then they crash.
I will
It's
then
reclare now because the monster is
Oh, you're right.
That-
activate Jaw to draw 1 more card. I'll then
81.
set 1 card and 3 cards face down, ending my turn.
You're 31.
Draw.
Yeah, it's crazy if they told you what
Stand by.
$5 for 1,000 cards.
Yeah, that's right.
76. 300. 28. Go ahead.
Knock on that.
Second.
23.
Knock on that.
Better off piecing it up.
Alright.
Yeah, or like something you could do just depending on, I don't know how much you plan to open, but if you open enough to where you get like full reverse hollow sets of like, you know, the commons and uncommons, just chuck up that full set on eBay, you know, you'll get a lot more than just selling them.
15.
Actually, thunder.
Yeah, that's fine.
And 10. 12. 71.
But why do you have both Jammers on the field?
Because he's a little stinker.
Why do you creature swap? You need polymerization to summon Ojama
The nice thing
Knight.
with the Japanese is the prices are always less than English for the most part on modern Japanese, but it's really, really hard not to depend on them just because their quality is so consistent on those cards. It's like 70% on average of all submitted Japanese cards get 10s.
64.
Exit jar.
And
Exit graceful.
Yeah, and if you ever have
I didn't
anything
do
you're
that.
unsure of, I mean, I've got my tools back here. I've got like the centering tool. I've got the loop. I've got a black light. I don't like taking a look at a couple of cards to give you an idea, like if it's worth sending it or not. 'Cause I have people that,
Just
you
got
know,
the 2
come out
Thunder
with
Dragons.
should I submit this? And it's like, yeah, it looks good, or no, you got this going on.
It's just game because I can't find anything. I'm just gonna attack.
Discard spy.
What, 250 or
And
something?
then
is a 10,
discard
right?
Night
It's like,
Assailant.
oh.
Night Assailant will go off and
It's
grab
just, I
back
mean,
the
if
spy.
it's like a
Alright.
strong 10 contender, it's worth it for sure. But yeah, you just, when you're grading, you just have to be careful you're not getting too, you know, because if you get too many 9s back, you lose money. Because modern 9s are only worth what raws are, and they're harder to sell. Because you'll have people that buy raw trying to get the 10s when it's already in a 9 slab. You're not, you know, you lose that market. So it's hard to sell modern 9s. Most cards, at least. Like something like a Moonbrion, people still buy, but right, that's
I'll attempt to swing on that one.
I will.
good luck.
Yep, and I get this special summon Night Assailant from my deck.
Yeah, there's Zero Aurora. I can never pronounce this guy, but I got 3 on
Zero.
the 6 on the me.
Zora.
Kyogre.
Pass.
During the end phase, I'll activate Dust Tornado on that card.
This here?
Yep.
Dust for dust.
Dust to dust. Dawn to dawn.
Okay.
I draw.
15.
Alright, let's begin. I will activate Nobleman on that face down.
6,000. Go ahead.
You gotta give a score too.
Thank you.
75.
What's there to think about?
That's fine.
Oh, I gotta stick it one. Alright, I will.
7,000.
activate Snatch Steal on your Zombira.
I've got Obsidian playing
It's fine.
ETBs, so I know there's a promo in that if you want a whole ETB.
Yeah.
I will summon to the field Pitch Black. I will activate Premature, bringing back Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
We went home, but we were playing tournaments.
So, let me just,
However you like it.
what?
This is from
So however you
that's
like.
the UPC, that's the 151 UPC.
So,
You get that and then
I
you
will
and then
then
a gold Mew.
change these two into attack,
Okay.
then go into battle.
Yep.
I will
151's
attack
a little
for.
harder, even with the recent Costco restock.
I will
we're still
attack
getting hard
with
to find
Thunder
that.
Dragon for 16.
Air Force.
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Pitch Black.
Yeah.
What's he do?
You can't activate traps during the battle phase.
I have no idea.
No, the old stuff, like you get your main print run, and then if you're lucky, you get one reprint from Pokemon Company. That's why you can see it all like clockwork. Like it takes about 2 years.
Okay, so all the attacks will go through.
Start trending up
So we're
once they
looking
start
at
going
16
up. I mean,
plus
of all these guys
16
was ended 2021. It's a
plus
700.
16
Sword Shield base
plus
has nothing
12
value in it. It's a $300
plus 12.
$5.
Even
Yeah.
Paldea
24.
Evolved. It came out last June, so about a year ago. It's got
I
magic cards
will
that everybody wants. So it's like $150 box.
then end my turn. Okay, 1,000.
Draw?
Yep.
Stand by main.
Which one? Oh, that one here of all the 151. I
Jar?
got a lot of 151 open here by customers.
No hand.
I've had 2 Dragonairs pulled, and that's been the hardest card to pull out of the set here, at least for people.
Heavy?
So I've got one guy that's pulled 4 Charizards in store. It's actually, and it's like he doesn't buy a lot. It's like back when it was new, it was like every week. It's like I'll buy one of those tins. It'd be a Charizard out of the tin, Charizard out of an ETB, a Charizard out of a UPC. It's like holy shit.
He had X-ray vision.
It was crazy to see that.
Oh, this is where I'm grape too, sorry.
We have 7 cards.
See what it holds on to. I could probably.
How do you have 7 cards?
I drew for 7.
I was debating doing it or not.
Drew for 7.
Yeah.
I really should save it.
But you still have 7.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna get an order in tomorrow, so I'm hoping I'll have.
Heavy.
I know I can get more
Heavy and jar.
ETBs, and I'm hoping I can
Jar
get
and then heavy.
Yeah.
the
Ah,
boxes
okay.
in
Yeah.
for Stellar. And then if not, I mean, you're
Because I don't want to blow up my jar for no reason.
For the next set, if you're trying to get some too, either
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
midnight release here for that, or like pre-order some. You
Yep,
know,
yep,
Seven
I'm
to
I
sure
don't
I
ever
do.
open pre-orders
Yep.
until I get my guaranteed numbers from my
Activate.
supplier, so that way, like, if you pre-order from me, you're guaranteed with pre-order. Yeah, I have people that pre-order like a case plus from me, so. Okay.
Activate card destruction.
You can't.
Why not?
Can you activate card destruction when I have no cards in my hand?
As long as one person has at least one card to discard, it can be activated,
Alright.
yes. So with tax, I've
1,
got
2,
160,
3, 4,
112,
5,
I do
6.
like 155. I'll save you a couple of bucks.
Okay, and then Night Assailant effect will go off to grab a flip.
Mm-hmm.
I will grab another Night Assailant.
Yeah.
These all go.
Koala.
Circa on top, so I remember.
57. Someone's car. Do it now.
Yeah, I try to be fair where I can, with the prices on things. Like, I know if you try, like, release weekend, you can probably find, I think, Stellar Crown boxes you can get for like $110 on eBay and TCG Player, just for what I pay. I don't buy by the pallet, so I just pay more, so I can't get that cheap. But I try to be fair. I've got that hiding back there. I got that from my supplier before the Costco restock.
Normal
And
tribe
right now, those
uses
are selling
effect
for
pitch
less
Night
than I
Assailant.
paid for my supplier, so I don't want to sell them.
Spellcaster.
Just sitting back there. better.
Nice sound effect of off again.
Yeah, just grab the top one.
Grab the other one.
No, it's a booster bundle case, so it's like when I got it, the market on it was like 550, 600. Now I think they're down to
Snatch steal.
4, and I pay more than that. So
It's 32
yeah,
plus
I'll just
21.
try to sit on it.
So
If
you can't.
it'll go back up.
Oh, so he's at
I'm
one.
cool with holding on to it.
Yeah, he's at 1.
You're welcome.
So
What was your
32
name?
plus.
Darius?
Did you lose?
Nice to meet you.
No, you
Darius. How
can't
you
attack
doing?
directly with Stonebara.
Yeah. Thanks for coming
Oh,
in
okay,
today. You know, if
yeah.
you
So
have
there's
any
32.
questions or anything, feel free to
Yep.
reach out. Even if it's like after hours, you can shoot me a message on
Then I
Facebook, on the
will
Facebook business page.
set
We can get
two.
you started for that, and then, you know, I'll answer it when I can.
Pass.
I'll set and then my turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Stand by main.
A lot of people tell me, like I've had it, especially for Pokemon, they tell me I've got the best selection around. So I like I said, I try to keep things stocked, and then I think because of how I pay, I do get, you know, some of the older, cooler things in too, right? That's just out of print.
Normal.
And then every now and then I'll have some, like, you know, I've had a couple like Sun and Moon boxes come in here. I've had a couple of PSA 10 ponchos in here, but those never
Torrential's
last,
fine.
right?
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming in. Good luck on those
let
polls,
me-
and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Thank you, you too.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Vanish, vanish.
What do we got on time? You go, 17 minutes left, nerds.
Swing for 3. So you're at 18.
Yes. Come on.
Pass. Draw phase.
Oh, come on, you're at 400 here.
Yep. GG.
Why couldn't I draw something?
Oh, brutal.
I got it.
Ring a Soldier.
Yes, sir.
What game is this over here? 3?
Good game, I think.
Yeah, I had you.
41.
That was close, man. That was really close.
Go ahead.
That card destruction saved my ass.
Or 1,000.
15.
Oh, and 50.
That's a scary board.
Just 2 dudes hanging out.
56.
They don't look very friendly.
Stand by.
36.
I always gotta make sure I got my cards. I'm like, I never see them.
The side deck.
Just a main.
That's all you did, is it?
Not seeing any either.
Draw. Standby.
How many there?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How's your day been, Tom?
Not so bad.
You dealing with any bullshit at work, or is it kind of all sorted out?
Yeah. Work is work. I do have to, there's some bullshit I have to deal with tomorrow though.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, this girl,
What are your options?
I don't remember if she got fired or she quit before she got fired or she quit.
Oh, nice.
Her shifts are still open in the schedule.
So you can bring back.
And so they had to cover, they had to pull somebody
Bring back.
I might grab Graceful.
And then
to
by back
cover
into the
her
portal,
shift, which means that person, the job that person was doing tomorrow is now, needs to be filled, and
What's your target?
Yep.
they suckered me into doing it, which means I have to go in at $100 tomorrow.
Boo.
So it's not in there yet.
No.
Only be like
You're
a partial
targeting
shift, so I don't have to be there the whole day, but I have to be there in the morning, because I still have to get up.
Still have to get up early, yeah.
As opposed to like, working an afternoon shift.
Let's just ask him to
Or
make
I can
sure.
be
Hey,
asleep.
hey, DJ, I just want to make
Yo,
sure.
what's up, homie?
Can you come here real quick?
No, I'm lazy. What's up?
So he flips up Faith.
Sure.
He targets wall.
Okay.
Can I chain before he gets the wall? Like he's targeting. I'm targeting on the chain, like on his. What I'm trying to say is like.
Okay, so you're flipping Magician of Faith,
Yes.
and the summon is not being negated.
Mm-hmm.
So now you are targeting Walk.
Yes. I'm trying to chain.
You are chaining?
To the target of, like, to his, how he's targeting walk. Yeah.
This is what's going. Are there any more chains being added, or are we done?
Yeah, you resolve first.
Potentially.
Well, I can't continue to answer this question until we start resolving the chain.
I think Will's right, but just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You still private it out there.
Yeah, no more.
Okay, so go ahead and resolve the chain. So one secret barrel resolves, and then a second secret barrel resolves.
Dead. Oh, good game, Will. Very close. Ooh, I should have got that last turn. I was gonna bring out the sword, walk him. Good job.
Whose turn is it right now? Oh, this is me.
Would you 1 and 2, Joe?
2-1.
2-1?
Yep.
Okay, nice, same.
And he went,
Yeah,
we're both
winner of
2-1.
this, winner of that. And then
Lost
2 of us. Very nice, very nice.
I am gonna go to main 2. I have not summoned this turn.
How do I never get to see it, man? I swear. I never see freaking smoke
So
show.
it'll be what, me, you two, and Corey if he wins.
Like, last
Corey
night, how many
Cody.
times did I play Burn against you last night? Was it, like, 3 or...
Probably 3.
Yeah, and I only saw Samochi once. I don't know.
DLS.
I never got
Yeah, and even when you get it sometimes, I don't have walk.
I haven't gotten it where someone hasn't had walk yet, or even had walk yet, which is nice. But still, it's just annoying. It's, I guess, that's what screws me over.
Still taking 6 there. 1.
Yeah, no online plays walk that much. As much as, like, in person. I mean, people
Yeah, it
play
blows my mind how it plays it online.
People online play it, but they don't play as much.
Yeah,
So I just have to wait till game 3. I have to wait till game 2 to see.
not
if
even
they
half
follow.
of the. You go to PWC deck lists or deck LCs. Not even less than half the players have walk in their side.
I have a Yugioh out.
Don't they do time in some of those tournaments now?
Oh, they do time, yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
why
and
they
some
do.
of them they don't.
I think they do in most of them.
They might have changed it since then. You play online, Ali?
No.
Yeah, I
Master
don't-
duel.
I don't play.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't play walk for the mirror match because like Nathan like the Nathan Wolf said, like you don't want to stall the game, you want to end it quicker so you can.
Yeah.
You guys play on like Discord?
No, I don't play on dueling too much. I want to, because on the
Okay.
Discord you can join those tournaments like the big ones.
Right, yeah.
And it's hard to find the time.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah.
I want to.
Between this and work and everything else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really want to though.
You're
Man.
gonna be. One of you guys is gonna be second. One of them's. You're third.
I have a
They're
week.
gonna be fourth.
Yeah, I have a week win because I got
Yes,
bought.
okay, you are over there. What you need to do
Well,
is
Joe
you
got
need to
mine too.
expand
Oh,
Joe's
okay.
painting company, hire a bunch of people over the next like 6 months, become a millionaire from it, right? Have like this whole thing be, be the puppet master, like doing the marionette shit, right?
That's the name of the
Having all
game,
those
man.
guys work, and then you get to retire and play Yu-Gi-Oh full time.
That's the name of the game.
Once it turns into turnkey, you're good to go.
That's America, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be you and Joe are gonna be second and third.
Hey,
players.
one day if the store goes well enough, I get to have employees, and when I have employees, I get to play.
Ooh, yes. I'm waiting for that.
If you could play me, I'd walk you.
Look at that.
It'll happen one day, maybe. We'll see.
Just pretend minimum wage.
I'm actually gonna put it. Your versus your card.
No, the problem with something like this is like
The battle attack.
well, no, I'm not worried about that. I have cameras and inventory and all
I
that
knew
shit.
it.
What I'm concerned with is like this is a very specialized field, right? I couldn't hire like Joe Blow off the street, and that guy would never be as knowledgeable as I am about like the different card stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. Is you need somebody knowledgeable so that like it shrinks
I'll
your
take
labor
1,000
pool.
life point game.
Or what other stores do is they will hire kind of whatever people that are less knowledgeable, and it's just like you sacrifice the service, right? You sacrifice the quality of service on it. But like Pandemonium and RIW, they both do like 300,000 plus a month in sales, and they have people that get paid basically minimum wage, and they're there just to work, and they make it work just fine. So there's nothing wrong with that approach.
Yeah, RIW, their stream room was crazy. I really wish I got to play in there.
Yeah.
Like soundproof.
I'm surprised after like I don't think they just knew who was who. Cause like for sure, if they knew that you had like top 4 the last Grand Prix and you're a kid, like they put you in there for sure, you know.
That's what I was thinking. But
You'll get them next time.
do you have any quarters?
I do.
I
do.
Yeah, so I think I used my brain to figure out the standings.
Yes.
Like,
I have a brain too. Let's go.
That's debatable.
Wait, are you saying I don't have a brain, Anthony?
What was your next
who
draw?
got it?
That hurts.
Who got
That's
it?
it.
I got it.
You know,
Qualified
top
without
10
prize,
guys.
man for life.
Fourth?
Get that pyramid turn on the call.
Second or first? I think that's
Are
right.
you sure about that?
I'll take it.
You're gonna be
The
second.
only other
or
option you
third.
had for
So you-
call was
It's just like, it's just.
You give Corey
Yeah,
a chance to
so me and
fuck
Joe
up
will
if you
play
take
each other.
Goblin. Not saying it's right or wrong, but you give him a chance to fuck up if you take Goblin.
I'm a pro, you give it.
You fucked it up. So we are you going to another game or was that match over? So Corey won match?
You ready to play each other?
Okay, so let me figure out who's what.
Let's
and then
do
we
it.
can go from there.
I'm pretty sure because we're second, third. I think Will and Corey are going to be going first and fourth. So.
Cody, you weren't asking me about booster bundles, right?
Well, I asked if you had any left.
Oh, okay.
Did you drew any monster off the top of your deck?
I couldn't remember if you asked me or not.
Turn of the field's open.
Alright.
Well, the one here fastest game.
So, who won between the Toledo Bros? Will got it? Boo.
I got it.
Burn. Ew.
That's
Oh,
why
you
I was
won?
switching to the shots. I was like, 12's
And
enough per
then-
game. I'm not gonna get greedy and die to Miracle.
Sometimes you just gotta be greedy, bro. That's just how it is. Alright. Should I slow roll today?
I already know the pairings. It's Ali versus Joe, me versus Corey.
So, who do you think is in what place? Those
I am
Stradamus.
first.
That's easy though.
Corey's in fourth.
Fourth.
Okay.
Ali's in third.
So yeah,
Second.
Ali third, Joe second. So what do I get if you're wrong?
I
A
get
quarter.
I like money. Okay, deal.
I'm in third.
Let's find out. Alrighty guys, we got our top 4 here. In 4th place, we have Corey.
Wow.
In 1st place, we have Will.
They're gonna really slow roll.
In 5th place, we have Cody.
Fifth place.
What's the last?
Joe and Ali are 2nd and 3rd.
Wait, what place am I?
What
Wait,
place
tied?
did Ali?
Ali was 3rd.
I knew it.
But you would have had to figure out tiebreaker math in your head, and you're not smart enough.
Oh,
I did. I did.
He just has that instinct.
Tiebreaker math is like confusing. I've looked at that paper you gave me. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not feeling
6-person ones are easier because or 8-person ones because it basically follows if you lost earlier on, you will be seated lower than people that have the same points as you. So in a small tournament like this, you can kind of work it out in your head. Once you get into 9+ players, good luck trying to do all the math in your head.
Right.
And that was like somebody wanted me to do all the math for all the tiebreakers for the 20-person tournament on Friday in the dark. And I was like, buddy, that's gonna take me half an hour. You don't want that. I promise you.
Yeah. I thought that was a joke. Someone was screenshotting.
No, they weren't joking.
They weren't
No,
joking?
I also had people tell me I rigged the pairings on Friday, so I was like, whatever.
At least you still did the tournament.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
because-
really.
I think overwhelmingly everybody enjoyed that. I didn't
Oh, it's
immediately
great,
kick
man.
everyone.
That was
Yeah.
very nice.
Oh, you just drove an hour. Go back home.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
no,
I'm closing.
I knew there was
I wouldn't do
chance.
that to people.
There's no chance.
Yeah.
anyway.
If you want to leave on your own, that's one thing. But if you want to stay and play, and I'm here, and you took the time to come out here,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, we're doing it. We'll figure out a way to make it work.
Not a single person said no.
And it wasn't the best. Like it could have been done better, but there was no power here, so we made it work.
I think
Yeah,
I streamed
worked
today.
real
I
well.
think I.
Oh,
did
you
I
just
stream?
wrote?
No, I'm sure
I
someone else
got
will play.
it.
Maybe.
I
If
can't
you need
put
it,
you
let
on
me know.
camera. I can put you on camera in the finals, maybe.
You're going anyway.
So me and Joe on camera?
Yeah, Joe and Ollie on camera.
Good luck, Alec.
You get 15
Good luck,
seconds.
Joe.
Corey,
Thank you, brother.
Where's he?
Joe,
Oh, there he is.
Marker.
You are tasked with stopping the child from winning the tournament today.
Stop the child. Fuck the
Best
baby.
of luck.
Stop the young man from winning.
The burn,
Game
baby.
one, but game two, I brought that side deck.
Burn, baby.
That's why I'm happy. I'm like,
Heck, that wasn't fourth. I want to
I know, man. Yes. I'd rather not rematch. I like playing all you guys. I'd rather not play the same person in Swiss and in Top, just for variety's sake.
It's weird when it's like you play last round of Swiss and then you have the immediate rematch in the elimination. Yeah.
That happened to me.
Oh yes. Deja vu.
Well, there's a lot of hydration going on right here.
I have to.
Are these yours?
The weather's too nice outside. It's keeping people from coming into the store. It makes me sad.
Sunday's a nice laid back Yu-Gi-Oh day. No stress. There's no press.
DJ wants to keep the doors open and the power and electricity costs money and the rent too.
Yeah,
That's
that's evident on Friday.
Oh, I can't sweat for
Fuck
Yu-Gi-Oh.
you!
I'll lose all my matches.
The real reason we lost when we played last time was because
That's
of
the
the
real
pizza.
reason the power went out.
I heard
was in a
that so
pizza
many
coma
times on
for
Friday.
sure.
I was like, DJ, you didn't pay your bill? What the fuck, man?
That is what I thought.
Everybody made it. It's like, it's funny the first time, maybe the second, when I hear it for the 20th time, it's like, you got me. What do you want from me?
Wait, you didn't pay your bill?
Yeah, that's when you post the actual bill that you paid. Proof.
Yeah. Proof of purchase.
No, it was like the whole street lost power, Anthony, so everybody was making their jokes.
Oh, your
I
computer
roll. What?
Sir,
Surge?
7?
DJ.
Oh, that doesn't count.
What?
We gotta reroll it.
It was scuffed when I turned it on today, but I
Oh,
got
the
it
whole
working
thing or
before
just-
I
No,
started
just
my
the one that
Pokemon
dropped.
event, so.
7. Holy shit.
It was a 3 down there, too.
Uh-oh.
Five.
There's somebody here that's
Ooh.
commented
Oh,
a bunch.
Jesus
It looks like
Christ.
there was a bunch of cheating going on camera today.
Uh-oh.
Are they
I
bitching?
gotta, give me a second before I start the clock. I gotta read through all this and figure it out.
First. Good luck.
Good luck, sir.
Alright.
Who was
So,
it?
just so everybody knows, Nobleman a cross out, you have to remove the copies from your deck.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did someone do it from
Don't
their
forget
hand?
that. And then apparently there was something too where a mirror force resolved when it got negated. So remember, if your trap cards are negated, you don't get their effects.
Oh, no.
We'll see. I don't know.
I activated one.
I'll have to watch the VODs on this one, see who I
Hit that pitch
get
black
yelled at
again.
for cheating.
But
I
he-
cited in a magician
But he
of
told
faith
me-
against
I blame
Joe.
Will.
He told me
Even
it was
though Will
negated,
wasn't
so
on camera,
it
it's his
didn't go
fault.
off.
Yeah,
I'm
they
glad
don't
I-
listen to the audio's off.
Okay,
They just see and then they don't know what's
All right,
you guys don't know what's going on.
Welcome
Yeah.
to our top 4. Top 2 are getting paid money. I didn't do the math yet, but it's like
You get mine.
56
I can do the
each.
math. What is it?
Top 4 gets
64,
mine.
32 plus 16,
Unless
like
we all split.
80, 32 roughly. So, all right, guys, you have 50 minutes. Good luck. You may
Good luck.
begin.
Good luck, brother.
The dice is sideways, so I should reroll. Okay, never mind.
What's
Do you want cut? Did you cut already?
I think you're
I'm not a judge.
You're not a
Tom,
judge?
Anthony, you guys can judge.
Yeah.
There were judge calls over here. Have fun.
Jack,
Graceful.
Cody, you guys are judges now.
Yeah, I'm judge.
Listen, I would love to see if Cody could make it a month here judging on Friday nights.
I think you could.
I think he could easily. I
have
think
to
people
bring some
make fun
boxing
of him, but
gloves.
Cody, even though Cody's just a player, I think he knows enough to be passable as a judge.
Okay.
I think he'd be fine.
We're doing this.
You got the DJ seal of approval, Cody.
Draw.
What about me?
Stand by.
I don't know you well
You
enough.
just have to hope that you're stolen. That's all you gotta do.
I feel like some of your questions are kind of basic, but like I appreciate that you're asking them rather than assuming when you don't know. Like that's important. So
Yeah, yes, because like
I think you got the right mindset. It's just it'll take a little bit to kind of learn all the nuanced interactions
Yeah.
that don't come up super often.
like I know a lot of the advanced stuff, but this is
Well, you're gonna pay $500 for it.
That guy that was just in here bought all 4 of them that I had left.
really.
DJ!
I have no bundles left.
Nutter butters!
What did I do?
You don't have nada butters.
It's not my fault.
Give me a sucker.
Will ate them
The
all. Blame
clockwork.
Will.
I did not eat any of them.
Max ate them all. Blame Max.
Yeah, blame Max. That's been gone for like a month.
No, don't blame Max. Blame Vaughn.
Shit.
To set another card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What am I doing? Nutter butter and lemonade?
Go ahead.
Or, sorry,
Draw.
lemonade and
See it.
Stand by. Good.
Alright. I got lemonade.
During standby.
Draw.
You should just crash. You could have like kept crashing on rats and tomatoes.
Grape one,
Main
Anthony?
phase.
Would've been
I
fun.
thought about it. It wasn't serious. I will pay 1,000 though.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Show me the big shield guard.
You're gonna pay 1,000 for that?
No, I'm gonna pay 500.
It's not big shot. You're lucky. It's the
I do feel lucky for that.
what's the cool one?
It's the Alti. Alti. was 1450 defense.
I thought ultimates were more expensive.
Did you get that one here? He has one of those.
Yeah, he has one. I can get it from here. Let's go with. What do we want to go with?
Go with Secret Barrel.
Thunder.
Let's go with
Just
Password.
desserts.
That's my favorite player.
Are you back here now? Or are you
We're the little Ojamba guys.
Come back. Stop stocking Hunter Butter.
Gotcha. So you know, if you're interested, starting in October, I'm going to have another season.
Ooh.
Yep.
Spoilers.
I've got tonight. Tonight, once the store closes, I'll be doing a video. Like I'm making a 2-part video. I'm only going to do the first half because there's 2 different topics I need to talk about.
This season, you guys are going
But
down.
I'm doing a video tonight. There's
19?
changes happening to go
61.
through October, so there will be changes. Some good, maybe all good. Who knows? Depends on your perspective.
Don't you dare. I think I know what you're going to do.
Set pass.
Attack.
Are you gonna, will you be uploading to YouTube?
Actually, no,
stand
we
by.
get
Yeah, I'll
this
stream it
back.
live and upload the VOD on YouTube.
I'm gonna drop
Alright. I'll more than likely look at that.
Do you have to pay when you play cards?
No, not to play, just to.
Oh, just to like play them on the field.
So
Yeah.
from your hand.
Not from
Like
hand.
if you do Thunder Dragon, you still have to pay 5.
Oh.
Like if you do like anything from hand, you play, not just.
So anything
not
set
field.
on the field, you can still do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check with you, Rich.
Oh wait, I forgot to take a 5. Okay. Bind. Big bind.
It's a big bind. Puts me in a bind.
That's me to bind.
Are you at 55 or what do you
Yes, sir.
And now,
You're at 6,000. I'm at 8,000.
every self lacking and talk to the champ. Enjoy the rest of your day, Tom. I was trying to say have yourself a good day, and I don't know what came out. But fuck.
Have safe.
I'll see you, man.
Just desserts.
Alright.
4.5.
Yep. Okay.
Oh wait,
Hmm.
I did this wrong.
Hold on.
I'm stupid.
I gave
messed
1,000
up.
to the wrong person.
You should be at
So
80.
stupid. Go ahead.
You should be at 35.
You draw?
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Stand by.
Yeah, my Pokemon
Attack.
tournament guys bought me out of the Cellartown boxes when they came in today, and then
No panda
Why'd
for
you do
you.
that?
Here,
No
take
panda
a
for
couple
you.
bundles.
You have to pay
So,
5 for.
I gotta order more, see if I can get more.
Go ahead.
I should at least have ETBs, but I don't know about the other
Okay.
stuff.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. How many do you have? 6?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
5.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh!
You want a secret round?
No.
Attack with dragon. Oh, I can't.
Breaker?
Very bind.
I'll break him.
Okay.
Stand by.
So far, it's not going well, DJ.
You're just gonna keep giving me 1,000. That's
Not
what you're
going
gonna
Cards in hand.
do. And then I'll
Three.
pay 5.
Truthfully, this doesn't look so great for you.
This is-
Sorry.
How
This
many
looks
hands?
like a rough one.
Might be in a bind
How many hands?
by a 5.
5. 6.
What'd you pitch? I'm sorry. Oh,
Thunder,
Sword.
sword, Thunder, Force.
All right, I'll take
And
it,
then-
I suppose. Just desserts?
Ceasefire for game.
Yeah, you got it.
Things look decidedly poor for you. Oh, don't
Okay.
steal his card.
Oh.
Wait. Oh,
Steal
yeah.
my giant rat.
You guys, everyone's a
Nice.
cheater, I tell. I swear, you know.
You're gonna have to review some footage later from what I heard.
Cheaters.
We need this
go.
on camera just so like when doing it,
3K?
just someone cheating just
31 to 9.
yes, sir.
I need like a flashing red siren light up against the, on the wall that,
Pass.
Yeah, when someone
makes
like
the loud siren noise and
Stand by.
spins, yep.
if someone says anything in chat, it just like it should go off. That'd be pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Me?
Got him.
Yes, sir.
I am. How do you know?
Don't say I never said anything nice about you. There it was right there.
10,000.
I've never said anything nice.
Be the
about
knife
you.
guy.
Mike Tyson.
Never said anything nice. I can't talk. See, I fumbled words with Tom, and now it's like, fucking hell.
Yes, sir.
Didn't say anything nice about you.
Yeah, can't speak.
That's funny to me. Nice.
We had a guy back in the day who would play Yu-Gi-Oh! Where me and my brother played, and his binder was always like mid-tier stuff, like stuff like $5 and $10. And anytime like people wanted to trade or whatever, and we were kids, we made fun of him. We probably shouldn't have, but he was really awkward, right? He had like a
Fine.
decently bad lisp, but he was mean to people too.
Go
So
ahead.
like I didn't feel bad,
Draw?
making fun of him. But
Stand by me.
he when he'd have like his trade binder that was kind of, I viewed it as like it was just full of junk shit,
Pass.
right? Like stuff that
Yeah.
wasn't really worth
Draw
anything.
phase?
He'd be like,
Yes. Nice.
he'd hand you the binder, he'd be like,
Sork.
please be gentle.
Maybe a
Every
lesson.
sorry, yes.
single time he handed his binder to trade with somebody.
Please be gentle.
Yeah, please be gentle. we would crack up on the spot every time we heard it.
That's rough.
And it's like his binder
What?
maybe
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
$80 worth of cards in it. And it wasn't like he was a kid. He was like 16. He was older than me at the time.
Summon?
So
Attack.
Oh when you say it like
It was
that.
like, please be gentle.
Please.
It was,
Please be gentle.
it was so
Gone.
good. I'm going to hell with that person.
Yeah, that's just how.
That's life. We're all bad people sometimes.
Yeah. There
2
you
in?
go.
You're a bad person for playing that deck. Got him.
I'll take that. It's pretty mean.
I'm a mean kind of guy.
Go ahead.
Draw. Stand by me. Cool. Set
Oh,
pass.
I'm glad we're not on camera. Let's just say that.
Stand by.
Good.
Man.
Otherwise, you'd have a viral moment.
Secret barrel for game. I wish, man. I've seen it in other stores in person, people freaking
People
out,
flip out, dude.
but nothing here.
The
Well,
worst
kinda.
thing I've seen, and it wasn't here, it was at a Pandemonium, like a big, like Magic States or whatever. There was a guy who, he
Go
went
ahead.
to my other store, my
Draw.
Card Castle store, and I was
Stand by
like,
me.
at this States, he got absolutely ass blasted in the tournament, right? It wasn't close. Like, every round he get pummeled. And so he ends up, he streaks together like an X3 finish, and a top 16 make money. And he finishes in 17th place. Now, keep in mind, there's about Pandemonium had a big game room at the time. There's about 150 to 200 people left in that room when they're doing all this. There's a trash can in the middle of it. He starts screaming, "Son of a bitch, stupid motherfuckers, I fucking quit." He takes his deck, throws it in the trash. He
Who
walks
grabbed it?
out. There's about 20 feet between the trash can and the door. He walks out, goes outside the door. 2 seconds later, comes back, starts digging through the trash looking for his deck. Like, he instantly regretted it. But it's gone. It is gone, and he never got it back.
How
So
did it disappear? Someone grabbed it.
somebody just took it. They saw him throw his deck away. Yeah, they just took it out of the trash can and walked away with it.
Was his
Please
name
be
Vaughn?
gentle.
Oh, breaker.
No, this guy's name was Ben. So
I hope they were very gentle. Please
Pass.
be gentle.
please be gentle.
Stand by.
I'll never forget how he said it, man. I'm not doing it justice. It was great.
Well, now that you're saying it, it's gonna get stuck in my head. Please be gentle.
Please be gentle.
Oh. There's gotta be another one. There's gotta be.
What about what? Did he say anything else weird, or is that just
I don't remember, man. That's the line that I remember him for.
the
So
binder just?
nobody really liked him. He was kind of a dick to a lot of the kids. He always tried to rip people off in trades. His trade binder was shit, and he wanted you to he would aggressively flip through your stuff and want you to take extra care of his. Like I said, I was a dick, but I didn't feel bad at the time making fun of him because he was kind of an asshole. So.
Yeah. That's fair. If you dish it, you should be able to eat it. That's what I think. If you dish it, you should eat it. Please be gentle.
One in hand.
Controversial take. I'm discarding these.
So stupid.
Like if someone picks up my
fucking
cyber
this
I
up.
said, please be gentle.
No, just imagine in the middle of a match, you will put somebody out, they'll lose focus instantly if you just randomly do that without any warning in the middle of a match.
Grace?
Yeah. It's like they pick up the cyber.
You present your deck to them, but as they pick it up to cut it, please be gentle.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
They're gonna just drop your deck laughing.
Oh, this guy. Look at this. I hate that.
It's a she. You respect them now.
Are you sure it's a she?
I don't know.
It is 2024.
Amazon is.
Hey,
You know
look,
she's like 6'9".
listen. Can still be a he. Who knows, man? You can be, in this day and age, you can be whatever you want to be.
Do whatever you want.
Go ahead.
Or in
Draw?
Princess, can I touch? Please be gentle.
Stand by me.
That'd
Can
be-
I check your graveyard? Okay. Please be
Please
gentle.
be gentle. Alright, I'll pass it to you, sir.
Okay. Trout.
Please be gentle.
Stand by. Name.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Anything else on?
No.
Pass.
Swing for 800.
Dust.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not what I was hoping for.
Booker.
It's not what I was hoping for, Will. You said you passed?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw.
Mhm.
Stand by
Yeah,
me.
the Grace.
Okay, so swing. Yeah, so that'll go through. End phase. Pass.
Draw.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. See, man, I'm so
Are
scared.
you guys still on
Don't
game
you?
1 over there?
Oh, yeah.
Get it stuck
What's
in
that?
my head.
I just asked if you were still on game 1
Yes,
over
sir.
I'll get it. Anything for an hand?
Uh, What's that?
Jay,
Anything?
why'd you have to get that stuck in
no,
my
you're fine.
head?
What?
Please
Just
speak
think
to-
about other things. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been stuck in my head for like 30 years. So.
Examples.
Mhm.
Declare.
Yep. Big claw.
Koala.
No, we had there were a couple fun stories from back in the day.
Flip side.
There was a kid whose last name was Misselmani. We always called him Missile Man. He was the dumbest he was the dumbest motherfucker I've
Nice.
ever met.
Nightmare
He would use a
wheel.
calculator
Sork.
to keep track of life. He could not keep track of his own life with a calculator. It would constantly be, so what's my life at? And everybody knew it. People weren't nice. They would cheat him all the
What's it
time.
called?
He would have
Go,
taken
Laura.
no
Oh.
damage. He asked what his life at, and somebody tells him 2,800. It happened literally every day.
The panda.
Thank team.
Back then, there was a big
71.
thing where, because back at in the Mel's time, it was super competitive
81?
for Yu-Gi-Oh there.
Was that
People
10K?
that use calculators.
Oh, I'm tripping.
My
I'm
brother
sorry,
was one
81.
of these
Yeah.
people. He always
No
used to
problem.
been a favorite. I always been a favorite.
31,
but,
81. Go ahead.
He
Draw?
knew the timings on the different brands
Stand
of
by me.
calculators for when they would turn off automatically without use. So he would conveniently take that much
Yeah, that's
time in
good.
his turn to make a decision, and as soon as that calculator went off, judge, my opponent doesn't have track of life.
Ojama.
Game
two.
lost.
Okay, that's fine.
And then how many do you have? Cards?
2 in hand. 2
That's why, like, even if it's not intentional,
Two,
like,
three, four, five,
things
six,
like that can
seven,
happen when you're tracking with
14,
calculators. Somebody
48.
takes too long, so like, just fucking use pen and paper.
Okay.
But yep, there was a kid named Bong who he had a hat, and he was known as his real name was Johnny,
Attack for 16.
but he was known as Bong because his hat said he had a hat that said Bong on it. No less than 5 times did somebody
Oh,
pick
I
that
know.
hat off his head, run out the front of the store, and throw it into 4th Street traffic.
My life's
and
all messed
run
up. We're just
over
gonna go by
so many
yours.
times.
I'm
And
at
tire
64,
marks
That's
on it,
good.
and he would still
47.
wear it. Somebody had brought a lighter one day and like
Break.
lit part of the rim on
Nice.
fire.
Oh,
So it had
God.
burn marks
47.
on it, and he still fucking wore it.
Okay. An attack for 16.
There was,
You got
there
that
was
in there?
Wild West shit back then,
Oh.
man. You guys have you think Friday's bad
27?
here? You
27?
have no idea what it
400.
is.
Giant threat.
This crazy shit.
Red alert.
That's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
sad you weren't around for it,
Pen phase?
but
Pass.
there was one time a kid that nobody liked.
Stand by.
I was around.
You didn't play back in the Mel's when it was just
I mean, I
Mel's.
was there a lot.
When it was
Well,
just
when
Mel's.
Mel's,
Yeah,
Mel's.
Mel's.
No,
Before I
no.
ever had cards.
It's a
Yeah,
good
exactly. This was like in the first few
Yeah.
I
sets of the
think I
game.
stopped at the
Yeah.
Bell like 3 times.
Yeah.
Take 12.
But
what do I got?
there was a guy that nobody liked at some time there. This was like shortly after Blue Eyes came, or not Blue Eyes, but
Do you want that? Please be gentle.
the Yada set. Or no, LON. Shortly after LON came out, or maybe it was later
Alright.
LON. It might have been, yeah, it might have been Legacy. It might have been the Yada set. But anyways, he always would try to rip people off in trades. And
Tag?
there was a
700?
kid that had a really cool card that he wanted. The kid pulled, I think it might have been Jinzo. I think it was first edition Pharaoh Server Jinzo
74,
kid
yes.
pulled, right? And the guy's name was Gary that nobody
ahead.
liked, right?
Draw.
So immediately he flocks over there.
Stand
He
by
wants to
me.
try to get this kid's like $50 Jinzo for nothing, right?
Set pass.
He has tournament pack
Stand by.
Good.
Bang.
Good.
3, yes, 3. Tournament pack 3 packs, right? Actually, that he
question for
hasn't,
you.
that he hasn't opened.
The
And
Ojama
he was
tokens
like,
are these.
I will trade you
Gone.
3
Mine are gone
TP3
too.
packs for this Jinzo of yours, right?
Declare
The kid's like,
fees.
ooh, promo pack,
I
I
take
want it.
9.
Those packs were like a couple of bucks a piece, right?
Yeah,
They
'cause
weren't
you
worth the
knocked one
Jinzo,
earlier, I
right?
think.
And everybody, the whole store,
Oh.
there's 30 kids there. Everybody was
I
telling like,
played one earlier.
don't do the trade, it's
and
a
I only
bad
played
trade
2.
for you. You're
did
ripping
have
yourself
one.
off.
Oh,
Kid
okay.
spends like 5 minutes thinking, okay, I'll do the trade. Hands him the
Attack for
Jinzo,
16?
gets the 3 packs.
Little thin there,
Starts opening
Joe.
the packs right,
Yes, sir.
like right then and there.
23.
First pack, he pulls the ultra rare
ahead.
Ninja
Drop.
Worm. $500.
Stand by main.
As soon as he pulls it, he starts freaking out. That Gary guy grabs it out of his hand and yanks it and runs behind the showcases at Mel's. And is like, I never said we were done with the trade. I want to do a trade back. And it was like, yeah, the
I would've
store
punched
owner
that
had to
dude
get
in the fucking
involved.
face.
Everybody wanted to beat the kid up. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Declare.
Swing.
I would have punched him in the face and been
Attack.
like, why are you
So,
trying to take
yeah, it was like this big 20-minute ordeal, but at the end of it, it was forcefully taken from Gary and given back to the kid who pulled it. So he got his needleworm back.
Pass.
Draw.
It was just like,
And
holy
a Jinzo.
shit.
Stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Did that hurt the card a bit?
The card was fine, actually.
Oh,
The card was fine.
What do you have yourself
I
at?
can imagine.
I would have just looked at what I pulled and I would have not even made
Twenty-six
sense
to
to
16,
put it
right?
aside and been like, oh.
Yeah.
You said
Well,
that?
it's like before the kid was open, the Gary's like, oh yeah, I knew I ripped you off, and like he was shit talking,
I
and then
knew
the
I
kid
ripped
pulls
you
the
off.
needleworm, and then Gary's like, ah! Yeah, it was man.
Darn it.
Secret.
If
There was-
that
there
kid
was
tried to rip the
53.
shit out of my hand, it was the
What
last
was
thing he touched.
Well, the kid was like 11 years old,
Oh,
and
he
Gary
would've
was
been
like
slammed
16
through a
at the
table.
time, 15, 16. So
He would have been
A
slammed.
bunch of shit.
What's this Elect card castle?
what?
Was this Elect card?
No, this was at the store that
The
me and Eddie
battle?
played at
Time to
before
attack.
Card
Oh,
Castle.
okay.
So
This was back.
I wouldn't let
Nice.
that shit go on at Card Castle.
This was back.
Yeah. That was back when, because Mel's
Go
used to
for
have a
damage.
foosball table up there too, so
Deck
like Randy was really into foosball.
53.
He played for Yu-Gi-Oh cards on that foosball
21.
table.
There was a lot of good stories at Card Castle too.
No, Card Castle has some crazy ones. I think the wildest thing we had there was two. You remember Nick Holden, right? Nobody liked the kid, the rich smug kid that nobody liked. He was a prick, but always threatening to sue people for anything whatsoever.
Sounds like a
You looked at me weird. I'm suing you. My mom's gonna sue you. Anyways, we had our first all-nighter. He had went out the back.
Go ahead.
Draw.
And or he had went out the front and
31.
walked around the store. So he left the
31.
back of the door locked or the back locked.
Good.
He caught Kirby and Pat
Stand by.
huffing glue. They had went over to the Walgreens before it
Set,
closed. They
pass.
got like a Ziploc bag and the glue, and so he instead of like coming in and talking
Almost.
to us about it, he went over to the Walgreens and told them, "Hey, people just bought stuff here. They're huffing glue. I'm calling the police." So the Walgreens
Good
manager
game,
came
very
over
nice.
and told those guys
I did not
to,
deserve to
forcefully
win that
put the
one.
product
I
back
played
to them 'cause
terribly.
They didn't
That
want
was
to
the
be
craziest
involved in
top
whatever
deck.
That was
going on.
perfect.
And then he came in the
Very
store and was
nice.
like,
Thank you,
"Hey, there's
sir.
a fight going on in the back. We're
Good
calling
game.
the
Good
police."
thing I
And
didn't
one of
draw
them
that
was the guys
pot.
taking
Ooh,
stuff from them because they were kids.
I don't
but
play any koalas, just so you
I
know.
don't think he
Game
ended up
two,
calling
indeed.
the police, but he threatened
I
to,
doubt he would,
and
but-
that was like, it was like, Pat, Kirby, you guys gotta go home. Sorry, you can't be, pumping glue behind our store. So there was that one, and then the time when Logan like just tackled Kirby and started punching him out of nowhere.
And
Those
they
were
got
the two
up and
big
fucking
ones.
shook hands.
Coming?
Yeah.
Declare that one, yeah.
Another good one that wasn't like an incident, it was just people being salty,
Nightmare
was
Yeah.
there was a guy named Fro
Go to
and
battle, attack
his
for 16.
brother,
Yep.
and then somebody else. You probably remember Fro and Fro's bro and all them. They're friendly now, but like they always went to Awesome Comics when Awesome Comics was open, and then when we opened, they started coming there too. They were always super competitive. It was like the egotistical, I'm the best ever kind of thing.
True name.
Randy and Sean started playing them 2v games and on Payout, just on the how we would have the computer. This was when we had the TV set up in our main section before we had the second section too. And they were playing. They played like 3 or 4 games in a row. And Randy and Sean smashed them, and it was like every time it was a different excuse. So like, oh, the Xbox is modded, so they switched the Xboxes
Man,
and
I keep
everything, and then it ended up their final excuse, like the 4th or 5th game they played, they did swords and shotguns.
Yeah.
And like they had switched Xboxes, switched controllers, and like they were still getting smashed. And it was first to 250, and it was like 183 to 27. And they quit. They walked. They quit to walk out, and it was like, oh, they're somehow hacking the network to make our sword lunges not go as far.
Right.
That was their legitimate argument, and then they left.
Right.
I was like, okay.
Stand by.
So that was another funny one. We had a ton of guys that were like, "Oh, I'm the best ever," and then they get absolutely fucking smashed. That was great because like our Kingdom Hearts, our Kingdom Hearts crowd was the best on the planet for Kingdom Hearts, and we had a guy from the forums who like for 4 months was just talking absolute shit. He was the best player to play all that stuff, and he lived close by. He was like 20 minutes away, 30
All
minutes
right.
away.
I'll
Finally,
go
just everybody on the
first.
forums thought he was the best. Like this was, you could probably find like archived forum posts of this, like
Close
we
one.
set it up to go down
Close
and shit. And he shows up to one of the bigger
Good luck.
Kingdom
Good
Hearts
luck,
tournaments
sir.
we're doing on a Saturday. And it was like his first round was like against David Owens, and it's like, oh boy, this is gonna be sweaty. He might actually win this. And like me and Randy are rooting against him, right? Just because of like how he was talking, talking all the trash. David Owens beats him. It's like, okay, that's cool. And then he plays like Joe Vargo, and Joe was super casual at the time. Joe like never won. It's like, oh
Go
boy,
ahead.
he's gonna get a win here, and he might be winless.
Stand by.
Because we already go in like we want him to be winless, right? Like you talk shit. It's like we were so rooting against him. So Joe Vargo beats him. It's like awesome. So he didn't win a single game the whole day. And then at the end of it, he comes up to Tyler. He's like, huh. I guess I might not be as good as I thought.
Is
I
that game
was.
3?
And then he like made a forum post like the next day about how good, he liked coming to the store and had fun and the people were friendly, but everyone was really, really good. So and then we never saw him again.
Thank you, sir.
But there was that. We had The Russell story, Mr. Nationals, that was the best like arc that there ever was, man. That was sick. And then some of the random Larry blow-ups were fun too.
Then there was a kid that like crapped his pants in the bathroom or something.
Oh yeah, Tyler, yeah, that was great. He didn't crap his pants. He did not crap his pants. Don't get that mistaken. He did not shit himself.
Pass.
Got it.
Draw. Stand by.
Good.
I thought there was a
Ink
story you
phase.
said or somebody literally did, and they had to call their grandma.
No. See, you're mistaken. He did not shit himself.
Who did that?
This is Carcass.
Yeah, but who did it? I remember you
Alright,
talking
so
about
There was shit all over the walls. on
Okay,
the
that's
ceiling,
what it was.
On the floor, all over smeared all over his clothes, smeared on the window, or on the window because we had the glass block window there.
Ew.
And on the outsides of his clothes. He did not shit himself. He shit everywhere but himself and the toilet. And then when it was like, when we finally realized what happened, somebody had come up front and like, Tyler smells like literal shit. Randy had one in the bathroom, was like, oh dear God. And then,
Oh, dear
then
God.
it was like, we talked to Tyler, hey Tyler, you have to call your grandma, you have to go home, because there's little shit stains on his coat, right? Because he was wearing a red coat at the time. So we call him up. He calls his grandma up, and he's like 7. And he's like, Grandma, I fit myself. And that's literally exactly how he said it. And then the grandma, you can hear, like, he doesn't have it on speaker, but you hear the grandma say, what?
Stand by me.
And he says, I fit myself, you stupid bitch. And I tell mom, he's a 7-year-old kid talking to her like that. So yeah, he ended up getting picked up, and Randy drew the short straw and cleaned up that mess.
I can hear Randy
Poor
saying
Randy.
that like, oh dear God.
That was one of the less fun things. We've had people try to sell us stolen stuff there. Like
Yeah.
obviously you get like the death threats and shit. The,
Stand by me.
Abraham's story was crazy with him.
Yes.
Night
What
Sound's
else?
gonna go off
Tons
after
of
and grab
lawsuits. I
page
mean, there were probably like 12 or 13
Yeah, I think so.
different
Let's
threats,
see.
lawsuits
So for 4?
during the time of that story, those 8 years.
Up on the sides. Other card.
Never any actual ones filed.
Wasn't there one where like a kid traded you guys something expensive, but like he wanted it back, and then he called his mom or something to like try to get it back?
Big
You grabbed it?
Yes.
Probably.
Thanks. Yep.
Yeah.
That stuff happens occasionally. It's like
Swing.
if you have buyer or seller remorse in like 5 minutes, it's one thing. But if you like reach out 2 weeks later and be like, I want my thing back, it's like,
Stand by.
sorry man,
That's
you're
your
way
drink?
too late.
Thank you.
You know, if it's sold, it's sold, and if it didn't sell, it's like you can buy it back from market price.
yeah.
Collector's differential.
It was a gift.
Oh, hey
nice.
Doug, how you doing?
You're good on standby.
We're in top 4. You got some people you can pick from if you want to play some pickup games.
Upstairs.
Upstairs good. 9,000.
8 to 9. Defense.
Right here.
The game is fine.
Doug remembers some of the crazy shit from
Yes,
Mel's.
sir.
We were just talking about some of the crazy shit that went on there back in the day.
Stories from
Big
there.
3.
Oh my goodness, I said I took my kid back in them days.
Were you there the time that kid tried to steal that tournament pack needleworm from the other kid?
No, sir.
You missed that one?
Good.
Wow. Somebody.
Apparently he had like the gym
Draw.
deal, and then he got ripped
Stand
off
by
and got
me.
given 3 tournament packs. Then he ends up pulling the needleworm, and the dude's like, yay.
I took it from him.
Took it back. I tried to take it back. Telling him, oh no, I didn't
Go
shake
ahead.
hands. The trade isn't finalized or some shit. Yeah.
I wish I had just a fade. Different facial.
Yeah, so when that happened,
mine
Doug,
was
it
just
was a
okay,
guy
it wasn't
named
in
Gary. He
there.
was a little bit older. He was like 16 or whatever. But or 14,
I'm gonna give
15,
him
something like
hand
that.
like
He ran behind. He ran behind the showcase with you know, behind Mel's showcases with the needleworm. Yeah, behind the counter. And it
Swing?
was like everybody had to be yelling at him. to
Slide.
get it back.
Big muffin jar.
What happened is he did the trade, right? He just had those.
Yeah.
He had tournament
Cool.
packs and he traded a few of those for a
Set
kid.
pass.
And then he was like, ha ha, I ripped you
Draw
off.
phase.
Basically
Stand by.
what he told him.
Draw phase.
Because it was like the Jinjo was worth a lot more than the sealed packs.
Ooh,
And the kid just
my
opened the
God.
pack, like right in front of him, and he opens the needleworm was like $500 at the time. So then Gary was like, he started freaking out because he traded, you know, $500 card for that $50 Jinjo. He just wrapped it out of the kid's hand and runs behind the counter and.
That could damage it.
Yeah, it was like a 20-minute ordeal before we got the card back to the kid. But yeah, that was at Mel's. Like Nikki was involved with that and everything. And then Mel was there. So I had to deal
Take
with
your
it.
time.
So-
Bringing them out.
Cryo?
Yeah.
Trying to keep scoring this thing.
You know, like I just drove by there actually yesterday. Like I used to be able to like park right in front of the store.
Yeah, did they fix that?
It's like blocked off now. It's like a curb with grass and we You gotta park like down further now.
There's no parking in that place.
No.
That's yeah.
That's well, I would assume that's one reason why you didn't.
Off.
No parking.
Gone.
You know, I talked to Randy about it too. There were things I didn't like. I was trying to go back there anyways, but he also was like, yeah, you should get a different spot. So. Wind-out was kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Like the city, we didn't like the city there.
Yes, sir.
They were sticklers with everything.
Everybody
It was
would have to
stupid
park like
stuff.
on the side or in the back.
I'll pass by you.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think there is parking on the side. It's all that you do in the back or in the front.
Yeah, you basically had to park on the other side of the block. Or
Yeah, rat's good.
The water thing is there.
Nice.
And then there's the
Unphase. Call.
Target.
I went by there yesterday. I looked inside. You have like
Yes.
Do they have it leased out yet or no?
No,
Sure.
not since I've been seeing.
the doors
Good.
on the front are brand new. And it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like somebody
They're off.
went in
So
and
they are
like painted
okay.
it inside.
Stand
so, like,
by
the paint's
me.
new. Was there ever a door like when you walk in to the left? Was there a door right there behind the counter?
There were two doors, so that was like a big
Okay.
closet cabinet area for us, and then there was one like halfway through the store that was like the split in between the two buildings.
Activate BLS.
Yeah, they
Finish the
knocked down
giant.
the wall.
Summon.
So it's like
Someone's good.
open
Attack.
thing now.
No, I'm very happy. Like Southgate is very very good to me. I'm very happy to be in Southgate. Whereas like Wind-Out was a pain in the ass to
Posted
deal
your
with.
thing on the
They
main
post
city
everything,
thing. I was like, oh,
dude.
yeah.
Really?
They posted.
Vanish.
The
For my goat Grand Prix, you know
Oh,
how
Vanish
Southgate
Breaker.
has that digital
Yeah,
billboard
yeah,
over here,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
they posted down there, like, the city of Southgate welcomes Goat Grand Prix Detroit's competitors. And like, they had a scene with the Game Time logo on it too, yeah. They, for my 1 year anniversary, they made a big Facebook post on the official city page, congratulating me on 1 year in business and.
Oh, that's good
Yeah.
publicity.
No, I've got the people that were the mayor's
Go
great,
ahead.
and then I work
Draw.
a lot with the lady that runs
Stand by.
that's
Anything in
the
draw
DA director,
phase?
No.
so there's
Just you?
there's a holiday thing planned for Black Friday that the city's doing like as a promotion, and that was like me and her kind
phase
of
two?
collaborating
Set.
on ideas for that thing. So
That's good that you work with the council and stuff.
yeah, no, they're great to me. The Southgate's awesome. So like I wasn't sure if I would have been here forever, but now I absolutely am like, and I want to stay in Southgate because they're awesome.
I see that one building on the corner though.
Yep.
Before you
Yeah,
Fade.
it's like a Verizon store now.
Yeah. The old that Verizon and then part of the US where the old Best Buy or the old Blockbusters was, they're the same
Alrighty.
thing. And then you can boost both of them like right on the other side of the street here from us. They all went in at the same time.
So stupid.
One.
What do you think, Joe? What do you
I
think?
don't know. I'm not watching.
I got Royal Decree. That's why it's in there.
Set it, it's in
I had 3 of them in there. I didn't see them at all. Game 2. But I finally saw one.
Oh, was that game 3?
Yeah.
This can be a
Stand by.
Oh, good.
Same.
Yes, sir.
There's been a lot of burn here lately, so I'm like, three of those.
You weren't here for my 1K, were you? You missed
No.
that, I think.
What, did you have like 5 burn players?
Last week, so
Two mulligans.
I had 25 players. 4 of them were on burn. I had 3 warrior decks and 4 burn decks. I had more burn than warrior. It was the second
That's
most
unheard of.
popular deck
What are you talking about?
at the 1K.
I'm glad I
Oh,
didn't show
yeah.
up for that. That'd be stressful. I'd play every burn player back to back.
2 burn players made top 8, and they played each other in top 8.
Were they all like the panda burn style?
23?
No. So Will made it in, and then he played against British Dan. British Dan was like the slower lockdown burn deck.
7?
Yep.
67 to 8?
Yep.
Closer to that, more like skill drain, like just a bunch of stall kill you with wave motion can and that shit.
Yeah.
And Will actually got a game loss going into his match.
Go ahead.
And just won game
Draw?
2 and 3, and it didn't matter. So
sorry.
How did you
Good.
what happened?
Draw.
What do you, if you see the second card, do you shuffle or no?
with what?
I drew and I saw the second card.
You saw 2.
Yeah. I handed my deck right away. You can shuffle it, do whatever you want with it.
Well, because I've heard people say you shuffle it, and then I've heard people say you keep it.
So
I
you
don't
have
know.
to shuffle because your opponent would have unfair knowledge of what was
yeah.
coming.
But then one time you
Um,
told me that you could just look and then go, oh, bad card, shuffle. So I just want to know where do you come down on it? What do you do?
Well, I would try to assess if it was intentional or not.
No, definitely
I
not,
assume
no.
it wasn't intentional.
No.
If we were talking about intentional, there would be like penalties. But unintentional, I would say you have a warning.
Well, no,
and
that was
I would
totally
shuffle the deck.
unintentional. I just want to know
And
what
then
to
off for a
do.
cut.
What do you do
So-
in
Something
we'll
like
shuffle
here,
it
I'm
then.
more lenient
So
on
shuffle or
it.
no?
Something like if
That's
this was
what
at
he's
the
saying,
Grand
yeah, I
Prix, I'd
guess.
probably be a little bit harder on it. But
Yeah, we all do it totally.
I think there's two answers that both can be right. I think the one answer can be, if it's unintentional, I think it's just shuffle. And I also like the idea of revealing so the opponent knows too. Like both of you have the same information,
That's
right?
good.
And then shuffling.
They're getting shuffled either way, I guess. Because I'm playing spies too.
Boo.
Royal Decree is a card.
How many you put in?
3.
3, naturally.
Yeah, it was at that 1K we had 12 of the 25 players were on Chaos, and then there were 4 Bird and 3 Warrior, and then the rest were random shit.
This sucks. I'm not seeing any burn.
It happens every now and then.
Draw.
You sound like Vaughn a little bit. I just want to put that in perspective.
Man.
Was he at the GGP?
Vaughn, no.
Damn. He would have exploded.
No, he doesn't play super high. He's super expensive. I mean, it was only $45, but it's like he sticks to the $16 ones on Fridays. He's new still. He's like 2 months into it or something. 2.5 months in.
There's another store doing goat tournaments on Saturdays.
There's like 4 of them that are running it now. Everybody like, especially after the Grand Prix I did here, everybody saw the success of it all, and like they're all hopping on. So
Gotta get that retro Yugioh money.
yeah.
One's hot.
Oh, assuming they're not an OTS store.
Oh no, they're all OTS stores.
Yeah.
But
Because it's
I don't think
$5 entry for theirs.
I don't think other places can run it as well as me. I think that I was the one that kind of brought it to Michigan, and I'm like the founding father of that, so to speak. And I think most of the community likes me. But if somebody feels they can run things better than me, go for it. Like, I know there's some stores that are talking about trying to start on Fridays and take the Friday crowd. And it's like, all right, if you can do it better, go for it.
What's the thing is they're doing theirs on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh sweet, like that doesn't interfere with the Friday or Sunday.
No. My general thoughts are like the community and the format like that. It's bigger than any one store, right? So like the more places that run that stuff, the better it is because you're gonna get more people into it and playing, right?
And if they wanted to compete with you, theoretically, like why would you run a tournament on the same day? Because you're already kind of an incumbent. You know what I mean? Like do it on.
I could try. I'm hearing stories about a place in Livonia doing something on one of our days, so
For
we'll
goats?
see.
Yeah, you posted about there. Someone did. Maybe the store did. It was like a weird name. It's like a newer store, Faith.
There's a place called
That's the
Orion
second one so far?
Yeah,
Or
there's
no?
an Origins that is doing it too. There's the thing with Origins is they have cheaters that play there, so you know.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Because on Origins,
I'm
on
off.
Saturdays, they're doing an Edison tournament
23.
too,
Yes.
and then after
44.
and I'm getting into Edison, so I'm just gonna show up and play.
I'm gonna next month. I'm gonna put because I've had people ask, and I'm gonna put an
Draw?
Edison event on the calendar again.
Stand
See
by me.
see if I can get people out for it.
I mean, I'm gonna get destroyed.
It's still
It's only
fun.
$5.
It's a
You know what
different
I mean?
format. Yeah.
I'm just gonna show them like, hey, I'm new. Don't be gentle.
Yeah. No, but I think the more places that do goat stuff, the better. In an ideal world, everybody would run it on different days so people could pick and choose what they wanted to play in, but I think at the very least, no matter what happens, the competitive players are going to end up winding out here.
Yeah,
so,
you can do that.
you know, maybe nobody else pays the prizes that I pay. Everyone else is store credit and they keep like half the fucking prize pool. No, the place in Taylor tried it. They tried doing them for like a month.
Yep.
They tried doing them at like 9 p.m. at night on Friday night, like goat tournaments. And it was like, yeah, they had like 2 people out once for it. So they just gave up on that. But they take 40% rate on those tournaments.
21.
But when you started first doing goat tournaments here, how many people were showing up?
When I first started, so I was approved to do a Grand Prix in June, and I scheduled my Grand Prix in June, right? I put my 1K prize pool guarantee out at the time, and when I was doing goats at that time, I was getting 4 people for my goats. So it was like, I hope I don't lose too much guaranteeing my $1,000 prize when I scheduled. But that Grand Prix ended up with like, what, 48 people, or no, 53 people or something, so it ended up working out. And yeah, it's just kind of grown from there.
Like, that probably brought everyone into the
Snatch?
Nice.
like a marketing thing.
Yeah, people came in. I mean, I think, I'm trying to think how it all started.
Did
Swing?
more people start coming to the goats?
So I think the way it played out was that Sean Daggett told
57?
some of the Canadians that I was running stuff here, and one of them came to check it out, and they liked it enough. So then more of them started coming, and then like, cause I originally started it off. I think I was doing them on Saturdays.
67. Standby?
And Sean was like, well, not only Sean, but a couple of the guys, like Toledo Joe was one of them. He said, you know, we drive, well, not Toledo Joe, but like Sean and another guy named Jamie, who you might not know who Jamie Griggs is, because he hasn't been here much lately, but they were like, look, we're going out to Toledo to play on Fridays. We'd much rather play here on Fridays. Do you want to try running them on Fridays? So I was like, okay, I'll try a Friday tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put it on Friday, and then not only did like the local guys play here instead of Toledo, the Toledo guys started coming here to play, and that was like the guy that was running the events down in Toledo, his store, Nick. I think he thinks I stole his crowd on him, and it's like, yeah.
Viewers on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit telling if somebody would rather drive 40 miles to a place to play than drive 2 miles to a place to play, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like if Livonia started doing tournaments on Fridays, they still come here.
I thought you only can bring out
They're supposed to. Like Pam gave up her OTS status, so I know they're trying pretty hard to get like goats going there. So you'll see stuff soon from RIW.
I wonder if that's like a fallout because modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I think a lot of people aren't upset with it.
Standby.
They got in trouble for their Grand Prix. So when they originally announced their Grand Prix, their first announcement was like, "Hey, we'll do $1,000 cash," right? Then they altered it to $1,000 store credit, and there was an email that was circulating around that I guess Pam had released where they Upper Deck or Konami had emailed her and like the store credit isn't good enough. You can't give away store credit and still be an OTS store. So like they just sent her a blanket threat. Hey, if you run this GOAT Grand Prix event, we will revoke your OTS status. And they sent
I've been like, okay, peace.
They sent that email to her 3 days before the Grand Prix, and she was like, "I've already planned it. People already know. People have already made accommodations. Fuck Konami." So she ran it anyways, and yeah, she lost her OTS over that. So I guess they recently did like a big sale on modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed product just to kind of get it out of
game
yeah.
3. Good game.
Good
See,
game.
when you treat your stores like that, though.
Oh,
No, they
baby.
suck, dude. I would never. My store would have to be like on death's door, and I would have to think being an
11
OTS
minutes.
store would save it to go OTS.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell people. As long as it's like financially viable for me not to be OTS, I will not be OTS here. So I
What do you
just
have to do in order to be an OTS store?
just apply. It's an application process. I think overall it'll probably take like 4 or 6 weeks. But
You have to buy product from them too to sell.
no, I think there might be product minimums. Some games. I'm having a big issue with Lorcana right now because Ravensburger is instituting minimum buys from the stores from them. They have the prices set. They set the MSRP on them, right? So basically, what's going on is I'm paying like $105 a box for a Lorcana box. MSRP is $143.76.
Yeah.
Most places sell them for $120 to $130, right? Typically, I was doing $129.99, and I was the cheapest by a couple of bucks around here.
Yeah.
So you make a little bit of a margin on every box you sell. But the last 2 to 3 months now, Ravensburger has started selling their own product themselves on Amazon and on the Disney shop, right? And keeping in mind that they set the MSRP, they are selling it on the Disney shop or on the Disney website and at Disney the Disney stores in Florida for $100 a box. You can buy it. You can buy it on Amazon for $92 a box.
Just undercutting everybody.
They sell it to me, the store that promotes their events, that runs their tournaments, that jumps through hoops and all that.
Yep.
They sell it to me for $105 a box.
That's dirty.
I can never be in competition with them because they make the game and they sell it cheaper.
Like people are gonna go buy the cards off Amazon and then come to a tournament here probably.
Sure, but the problem then lies, like I said, they're instituting purchase minimums to continue being a store. So it's like you're going to force me to buy the product that you're going to undercut me to oblivion here with.
Right.
And it's like some of it they're selling that they say they've randomly found in their warehouse of older sets that they won't even sell to the stores. So like I can't get set 2 from them right now. You can if you go on Amazon, or you can if you go to Disney, Disneyland to buy it. Yeah, it's. I really don't like the way it's trending with that.
I wonder
So.
if do they have like a bulk buy too? Like the more product you buy, the cheaper it is.
No.
So every
No.
box is this much.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they've got distributor minimums. The distributors can't sell them cheaper.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck, brother.
So it's like if you because the thing with them is they don't print enough of it, so it's like every store gets allocated to like 40-ish boxes on a release.
Well, at least that's good, right? Because there's a demand for it.
I'll go
You
first.
created
I
a store,
do
right?
believe it's reached its peak for demand, and it's waning now. I felt that with Set 5. Set 5, I had product a lot longer than
What's
I had
that?
expected to have.
Lorcana.
Yeah.
You think looks
Yeah.
like
By me?
dwindling down now?
I feel like it may have hit its peak and it's starting to wane popularity-wise, but it might just be because the last set came out in the middle of summer.
It's
too,
still
right?
massive
So
though
we'll
right
see.
now, right?
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
5? They have 5 sets total?
Yeah. Every 3 months you got a set.
That's super
It's like
new. Wow.
it's August. It came out August of last year, and it's been every 3 months you got a set. So yeah, my big issue is just how they're handling. They're forcing stores to buy from them, and they're selling their own product, ignoring their MSRPs for a cheaper price than they're selling to the stores. So that's what I don't like.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
dirty.
there's these organized play kits they sent to stores. Like the
Stand by.
first three,
And
the first 4 sets, you've gotten really cool, like nice customized boxes and everything.
Yeah.
This last one, set 5, it just came in a generic cardboard box. The next one, they're talking about charging stores for it too, instead
Oh,
of giving
come
it for
on.
free. So it's just, yeah.
And that's the first time that they started doing that too, right?
The charge. This will be their first time charging. Yeah.
So I'm sure like word will get around too, because I feel like you gotta treat your stores well.
Yeah,
That's
they've
what
never
your
done a
customers
card
care
game
about.
before.
Yeah.
They're a board game company. They don't know how this works, and they're fucking up on a lot of their decisions.
Yeah.
And it's just like, especially the
Go
big
ahead.
Amazon drop.
Draw?
You know, you'll
Yes.
have. I haven't had it happen here because I'm straightforward with everybody. But you're gonna have like if you're just random Lorcana's, you get a lot of Disney collectors, so it's much more casual.
Yeah.
Right, you see it on Amazon for $92.88 a box. You go into a store, see it at a store for $129.
are you guys both playing Reasoning?
Holy shit! Why is it so overpriced? That place is a
Swing.
ripoff. I'm not going to shop there.
Yeah.
Two.
It's like they don't even realize, right? So it's, yeah, that's a big thing. I need to spend some time and really evaluate where I want where I want the store to be with Ravensburger and Lorcana, because it's not great. I don't want to be stuck with product. I don't like being forced to buy product and then undercutting like that.
Yes.
Because Pokemon Company, they sell their own products.
Stand by.
They sell it at their MSRP.
And
So market
Good.
prices on a new box is like between 100 and 110.
agreed.
They don't sell their stuff on Amazon.
No, they sell it exactly on the PokemonCenter.com website, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you'll see it at the MSRP of 161 for whatever it is, 161 and change.
Tribute.
So it's still like they're $50 over wherever market is, and they stick to all their MSRP on their stuff on Pokemon Center. So they're following their MSRP. They're not really
Draw.
competing with other stores because it's
Stand
just
by
on
me.
their website. But yeah, Ravensburger is out there, like they're sending people emails about the buy the boxes cheap this way, and it's like it feels like they're trying to cut. I don't know if they're trying to cut out the stores or force stores out or
I feel like
what they're doing
you
with
should
it. I
just
don't
buy
like it.
your boxes off Amazon and sell them in the store.
But then I can't run any of the organized play events. That's the problem, see?
Oh. How big are your events here for that though?
I just do free-to-play ones on Wednesdays, but people like
Swing.
running their promo cards,
Fours.
Oh, that's right. They do have the promo.
So, yeah, it's a whole...
Will they send you promos to distribute for the tournament?
Cards in hand.
6.
Yeah, they do a quarterly big event that you have to, sell or buy so much product to be a part of, but they give you promo cards to distribute. So
Well, I was
they've
like
done 2 of them so far.
Pokemon collecting back in the day.
Yes.
It was like Wizards of the Coast
Yep.
had it.
Stand
You
by.
could go
Good.
there and they give you like promos and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, the old Wizard store before they closed in Taylor
Yeah.
or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Back in the day.
Did you play back then or just collect?
I played casually.
Did you ever go to a Pokemon League at Media Play in Taylor?
No, I went to Toys R Us.
Okay.
They Pokemon League there.
That'd have been wild if you had said yes.
You got
Yeah.
5?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, me and my brother
Yes.
went, and then I ended up being the what do they call it, like gym leader or whatever. They're running it all at the end. That's
Storm.
5th grade. So what would that have been? Like
Mind
11 or
control.
something? I don't think I was 12 yet, right? Might have been 12.
Yeah, I was
11, 12,
around
something like
third or
that.
fourth grade.
Summon.
How old are you right now?
33.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But, howdy, how you guys doing? I got no complaints. I'm here. There's no snow on the ground. Could be worse. Were you here Friday night?
Power?
No.
6:15. So I have a tournament that gets rolling right around 6:30. 6:15, the power went out here.
So I got an alert that
So that's-
I got an alert that from Comcast
Yeah.
that the power was
Yeah,
out.
the whole street here was out to like from Allen to Reek basically.
Until the next morning?
It came back at like 11 at night.
Okay.
So,
I did get something from Comcast and I was like, that was weird.
yeah, that's why the power, yeah, it just went out. Internet went out. Power
Banish.
went out.
This is my nephew.
Azariah?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
He likes, he's into
Pitch.
this.
Grabbing
Summon.
Dungeons and Dragons, he said.
Oh, you do Dungeons and Dragons, okay.
And what else?
That's an earth.
Attack tech.
Earth monster.
39?
Do you
39.
collect the cards?
51? Or no?
I really don't do anything with comic books.
Earth, you got a lot of earths.
I
39?
don't think there's a whole lot of
Yes.
places to do around here anymore.
Step pass.
Yeah, I'm
Draw?
mostly trading cards. I do
Stand by
have
good? Okay.
people that are trying to get like a weekly Dungeons and Dragons, thing going, but I don't have like a campaign going for that, but I don't have anything running right now.
What are they doing now?
This is a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Oh, you're doing a Yu-Gi-Oh?
Nice.
Every Friday, man, I give away like $500 every Friday for my tournament.
Oh, wow.
So that's my Yu-Gi-Oh ones are my biggest. But and then I had one last week where I gave away $1,100
Banish?
last Saturday
Gone.
for Yu-Gi-Oh. We had a bunch of people coming from out of the state for that one.
So you just,
Nice.
it's about,
No, you keep your own deck, yeah. All they're playing for right now is there's cash prizes. So the winner today is gonna get like $80, and second place is gonna be like 32.
Oh, you're
just playing the
And pace?
Huh?
Pass.
Yeah,
You get that card, you get that.
Stand by.
sit out,
So
and play in the tournament.
every round you get paired against somebody else, and then the top few people with the most points at the end, we usually do like 3 or 4 rounds. Like the top 4 people, so for today we had 4 that we cut to. We have the top 4, and from there it's single elimination. So if you play somebody, and then if you lose to them, you're out of the
Cool.
tournament. And if you win, you make it to the finals.
39.
And if you win that one, then you win the tournament.
This
So
backwards.
if you make it to the finals, you win money.
Alright, so how many you got going?
I was in my top 4. One of my matches finished, and then that's my other one, and that's the stream one right now. that
I
I'm
got it
doing.
already. I got it.
Nice, I just thought you
Switch. Pass.
Draw?
Yep.
I don't
Stand by
have,
me.
I don't have like the comic books and Dungeons and Dragons.
Draw?
Yes.
How you been over there? It sounds like
Pretty good.
like
I had
yesterday.
a
that was party going on,
Pokemon
right?
Nice.
party yesterday, which was so
Oh, I wish I would have known. I'd have walked over to check it out.
I know,
That's sick.
they played the Pokemon, and I was like, oh my god, I mean, it was so random too. I was like, ugh. I was like, okay, so I know this can be done. We have
game
to
is
do
this?
something.
3.
Seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
14
Okay,
seconds.
I just was pretty sure.
10
but-
Nice. Gone.
So you guys got 10
10
seconds.
seconds.
Got rid of all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Did he win all kinds?
So go format, which is what's going on right now. That's my big format here. It's a
1,
lot
2,
simpler
3,
to play
4.
than something like Modern.
Banish?
But just give me 1 second. All right, guys, that's time in your round. You guys are now in turns.
Banish, banish.
Nice.
Something like that, it would be you'd probably want to find like a YouTube video.
Nice.
46.
46.
But it's super easy. It's probably
24. Is that right?
Yes. Pass, friend.
Stand by.
Might take you a day or two to understand the Yu-Gi-Oh rules. This is even to go format one
Sit
of
fast.
different card games.
Draw.
It's slightly more complex than
Stand by
something
me.
like Pokemon is super
Bench.
easy to learn and more common than Disney game. I get that learning Yu-Gi-Oh both they're both easy. This one's a little bit harder.
Good game. Very nice. Woo, I fucked that up too. Shit.
What?
We both had such good hands.
My dog. Oh, that's your sword, buddy.
Very nice.
Good game, bro.
man.
Good game. Holy. This is my first top.
Good shit.
You gotta take a photo.
Yes, sir.
So you got 3, how many cards do you need to start?
You play
Feels good.
It does feel good.
Unlike Fridays where it's like,
Oh my god. After 2 games, I'm like, I'm getting out of here. Yeah. Womp womp.
So you can learn how to
Ooh.
do it, let me know.
That was a crazy game.
That was. We both had like identical hands
I
almost,
swear.
man. I should have just
Was that a
fucking
Duramax?
tried to get that BLS. Yeah, yep, turbo.
I thought you were switching to Warrior.
I went back because the turbo was a little bit more like, strong. Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully keep winning with this, and then when I get like master or whatever, I'll go to the Warrior. Yeah. But I still have the Warrior on me because I think it's funner.
It's a fun one.
It is totally. That's my favorite deck to play, man. Warrior's so much
You
fun.
were on Warrior for the longest time. It's weird seeing Joe on camera.
You gotta play them all, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Those are the two big ones, Chaos and Warrior.
Warrior, yeah. The only thing I can't beat is burn. I have not beat one burn deck.
You can. It's all in that side deck, man. I sided like fuck 10 cards against this kid. It's a game changer, man. Like they say, you should just resign yourself to losing game one, and then just hope you side well enough.
It was over
yeah.
like 5 turns. I'm like, alright, that's bad.
Those decrees had to be nasty, man.
I'm literally just keeping 3 decrees in the side.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna remove the Jing Zhang Zhu or whatever the fuck it is, and then put the decrees in.
Yeah, you should put some decrees in there.
Yeah. Because the Zings never like resolve like I want them to.
No, it didn't for me either, man. It never worked.
Yeah.
Rarely.
And they're good, like, to throw them off maybe.
Yeah.
And then side out of them. Because
It
they're going
is
to play
scary.
around in the next game.
Exactly. Yeah. When I see my opponent playing them, it is worrying.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It takes up more space. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like almost half of it.
Well, the decree against burn is just like, nope.
Yeah, no.
Your win condition, nope, it's
Yeah.
gone. But there are some burn decks that have solemn judgment in them.
Right, so.
And then they judgment your decree and
It
you're
works
dead.
for them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we're out of here, yeah. Depends on Will.
Okay, now I can turn this card.
You did? How long ago did you collect?
That
was like when I was 7, 10.
No, I can
So around what time frame
put
was
this
that?
card down and
She's
put it back
18 now,
down.
so
10 years ago?
ago.
Do you still have any of your old cards?
All right, now I'm gonna tackle this
If
one
you
back.
ever want to bring them up here, some of those cards are
inch.
worth
Tackle this thing.
$3,000. So I would find it one by the other.
Almost triple the money.
There's one from 2019 that's a
You
lot
got any
it's a lot
monsters
Yugioh
left?
card.
You
It's
had them all
almost
out
$2,600.
there?
And then there's sub ones are like $50 $500.
Ooh, you
Yeah, they
cold.
have these guys. I have a tie for the
That's
first round.
me. I ain't seen nothing.
I thought it was a pretty high. For some reason, I
I
always
get on lose a lot of earth monsters.
I got the
So you got a mixture.
Oh, did you?
I lost the first against Will. I got the
Earth monsters.
I got to buy on a Friday before.
That's
That
nice
was
confusion.
off.
I can imagine.
It was like 19 people showing up.
Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
And it sucks for your like overall.
I got it. We're gonna chop.
Ollie won?
Yes, sir.
You beat Toledo, Joe?
I did. And we're chopping.
Wow, you guys,
Now, who you got
you
playing?
guys defended the turf from the Ohio gang today, huh?
Oh, I thought you were saying
Damn.
that, but you just said over here.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I can shoot something with you. Let me get the payout and stuff real quick.
Now, those are guys playing like that.
What? No, I've been trying to do an interview with him for like a week. So,
Do you want to do anything? Do it now. I mean, I don't want to interrupt you guys, but.
let me turn off my stream first.